motherfucker. Get money. Let's get money, motherfucker. Get money. Get money, motherfucker. Get money.
Man, you heard about this Richie Hustles guy, man. Who does this guy think he is, man? Pull up his Instagram and his YouTube. Let me see what's it. Oh, 3 cardfuls. Man, we gotta go source him today.
I like losing control. I get high when I'm feeling my flow. My mind is focused and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Nah, I like losing control.
Oh yeah. Are we talking about losing control? I'm gonna show you how we lose control, baby. Watch this. Look, Marty Mark. Watch the way I start up. I've been going hard, but I can go way harder. Every beat I'm on, yeah, you know that I slaughter. And I'm always looking gorgeous, chilling with somebody's daughter. Yeah, she loving me. Say she love the way my chain sit and contemplate. And of course it says my name if you wondering. To let you know who's finna blow. Always win and check the scope. I'm only losing control. Oh.
I like losing control. I get high when I'm feeling my flow. My mind is focused and I'm ready to go. Ready to go. Nah, nah.
Richie Hustles is where? Double cart gang in a Walmart? Oh man.
Baby, this is do or die. Feel it in my veins tonight. Emotional suicide. You know it's an eye for eye. I didn't wanna walk the plank. No. But the Mariona, it came like the thunder. I was on my way to going under. Swimming in the bay, yeah, I was covered in a tidal wave. But I'm a fighter. Try to take me down, I'm going higher. Baby, when the sword die, you know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align, and the dead of night. In the dead of night, in the dead of night, in the dead of night. You can save your alibi. I already know you lied. Oh no, no, don't even try. Watch the flame in me ignite. You didn't wanna walk the plank. But then ready or not, it came. Baby, it was dark, it was hard to see. And that's when a spark lit inside of me. Oh, I was lost from reverie. Oh, oh. One day you will see what you made of me, what's inside of me. Oh, one day you will see I found my inner peace.
Check, check, check. What it do? What it do? Holy shit, this is loud, huh? Loud. Wake up! Let's go!
You know it's an eye for eye. Feel the energy align, and the dead of night. 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 And one day you will see
Yeah,
what you made of me.
yeah.
What's inside of me.
We haven't done this in a while, fam.
And one day you will see I found my inner beast, and you watch it believe.
Jeez, let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
6,
5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3.
1.
Oh my goodness, it's been a long time. What is up, fam? Hey, listen, let me see if I can do, let me see, is this the full screen? I haven't done one of these in so long. Look, you see the green screen. That's how long, because we're really in Walmart. Oh, there it is. I forgot this is the one that we do when we sit down for these lives. What up, fam? What up, fam? Let's see if we can get some background music in here. There we go. There we go. Oh, man. What is up? What's cracking? I just wanted to make sure we're on the right stuff here. Welcome to the live, man. Welcome to, what's it, Tuesday night? Welcome to Tuesday. Tuesday. Let's see who's in the chat, man. We got Dustin Floyd. We got Scott Yancey. Johnny Swag. We had Full Scale Resale on the other one. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of people piling in by the millions. I'm just happy you're here. What is up, man? All right, listen. Let's get right into it. We got we don't have the music on the React. See, you can see me. We don't have the music on the React, but maybe we could add the music. Let me see if we can add media source. Do a little bit of, oh, here we go. Boom. Background music. We can add that to this. Oh, and there we go. There we go, baby. Oh, man. It feels good. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be on the live. Feels good to talk to you guys. Talk shop about Amazon. Deals that we were finding. Black Friday. What's going on online over here, right? Like what's over here? That's what I want to know. What is over here for real? We're going to take a look at like Walmart, Target. I'll even dive into Kohl's, Home Depot, Lowe's. I just want to show you guys what the common theme is with these deals. If you went to Black Friday, you know ain't shit popping off, bro. There is nothing popping off. Might be a couple good deals. Might be a deal here. Might be a deal there. But there's nothing, at least that I've seen, popping off. Like, for instance, 15% off of GoPros are not popping off. 20% off anything is not Black Friday. That's a coupon. That ain't nothing, right? 50% off, it depends. Is it 50% off a $10 item? You know what I mean? Or is it 50% off of a $100 item? Right? Because even though both are 50% off a $10 item is not going to be as good as 50% off of a $100 item. And that's the difference. You know, these companies, everything has gotten so expensive that even these discounts, things are still expensive, generally speaking. Now, you are going to find, or you probably have found, a deal or two. There are deals out there, but they're not Black Friday deals. Black Friday is supposed to be like the deals of the century. Bro, we see 50% off all these other days. We see let me talk to you this way. We see 20% off every other day. We see all these deals on all these other days. Black Friday, we want 99% off. That's what we want. At least 80. At least give us 80% off, 70% off minimum. Don't throw us these 50% off, 20% off crap, 30% off, 15% off. That's not Black Friday. Those are coupons. Those are sales. You know? And then don't try to be the hero by being like 50% off. And then throwing 50% off of a $10 item. Or 50% off a $12 item. We don't want those deals, bro. Those aren't Black Friday deals. If I want 50% off, I could get 50% off most of these things at any time of the year. Not any time of the year, but when they have their certain sales. Those aren't Black Friday sales. And I'm sticking to that. So that's my idea. Let me know in the chat what you think a Black Friday deal is, or what percentage should happen on Black Friday. You know, should Black Friday deals, should we expect 70 plus percent? Should we expect 80 plus percent? Are you satisfied with 50% off a $10 item? You know, what are your thoughts? Let me know if you're watching the replay. Let me know in the comments below, and just let me know. I'm curious to think of what your standard is for a Black Friday deal, because mine is free. Totally just joking. Maybe to be honest with you, like 70 to 80% off. And it doesn't have to be for the whole day, right? It doesn't have to be for the whole day. Give us like from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. 80% off this. And make it be like a TV or a computer or something like that. Like, don't, like, look, from $10, this changed. We'll dive into this. But, you know, don't make it 70% off of $20, because I can afford $20. As much as maybe some people don't want to spend $20 on an item, you know, they'd rather spend, you know, $8 on an item. I get it. But there's a big difference in TV 80% off and $20 item 80% off. So that's what I'm thinking, man. Let me know what your standards are, and I'd love to have an open conversation about it. So hey, we're here to check out some online deals. I'm gonna turn this way here. We'll go into the online deals. Let me actually lower the music. Right, the music's a little. Give me a second. Just has to be present. It doesn't have to be loud. All right, so listen, let's hop right in. We got Walmart. Have you guys shopped at Walmart.com lately? Have you seen what Walmart.com is offering? Like, I think we've gotten to the point where, watch this. Something just caught my eye. Ready? Right here. Look at this. Save on thousands of gifts. $29.99 down to $23.97. So we went from $30 to $24. What's that? It's 20% off, right? That ain't no Cyber Monday. And listen, don't get it twisted, man. Cyber Monday had no deals either. A couple here and there. Again, I can't say all, but a lot of the deals were not that, right? Check this out. Let's go see what their save thousands of on shop thousands of gifts, right? Holiday savings galore. Don't you love how they always emphasize like holiday savings galore? Wake up! For real. Need to wake up. That's really loud, isn't it? Let me see if I can do this again. Hold on. Wake up! I mean, we want you to wake up, right? But holy shit, that's loud. Wake up! Is that like obnoxiously loud? It is obnoxiously loud, isn't it? I don't have my levels straight. Nothing. Jesus Christ. All right. Anyways, holiday savings galore, lower prices. It's a gift. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's take a look at some of these. Okay. I'm actually surprised as I look at these right here. Okay. You ready? Trampoline. You're in trampoline. 2 to 3 kids, right? $149 from $400. It's actually not a bad deal. I can't be mad at it. Beat Studio. Okay. All right. Maybe Walmart woke up. You get Beats headphones for $89. It's actually a pretty good deal for Beats Studio 3s. And then you get, let me see, they have Brio bottom load water coolers. Let me see, they have Gourmet now $50 from $100. Not a bad deal. See, that's what we like. We like 50% off of 100. Are you guys finding any deals out there? What about reselling? What do you think is the best? Oh, look at this deal, dude. But look at this this brand name right here, right? Like it says $3.99. Now $64.99. That's actually a good deal. But it's like a no-name vacuum. I like to pull these up on Walmart, on Amazon sometimes. So Amazon has this for $119. Oh, this is a different one though. They got them for like $119. Oh, here it is. For $99.99. See, when you see Pretty Care, all that stuff, those are all private label stuff, bro. They get that shit from like China. You know what I'm saying? Walmart had Silent Hill 2 for $30 on Black Hill. Is that a good deal? Silent Hill 2, that's a horror movie, right? Was that a horror movie? It sold out fast. Silent Hill 2. Never got into those games. Flash deals. Up to 65% off. Let's see. Squishmallows, toddler, and kid slippers? Bro. Bro. Tell me. Are you buying these for your kids, bro? Look at these. Yo, look at these things, bro. Are you getting these? Bro, $5? Bro, these are... Yo, I think we have to get these. I think my kids would think these were the funniest things in the world. Oh my God. I have to... Burger and fries, bro? Bro, burger and fries? Most items sold in Walmart are from China. Yeah, listen, most items sold in America are from China. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can we talk about the burger and fries, dude? These are funny. I feel like I need to get my kid these. My kid's a little kid, but they don't have little kid sizes. I mean, 13, but I wonder if Gabby's like an 11. Get her a burger and fry. Look at this. Let me see if I can. I know my head's probably in the way. My head's probably in the way, man. What's this? And then Valentina is a 3. Dude, these are so funny. I need to come back for these. These are funny. These are hilarious. $5. Yo, oh, what happened? What happened? What happened to our placement? Oh, Tamagotchis, bro. Fill them with lots of surprises. Tamagotchis are usually expensive too. Mr. Beast like C-Safe, $5. They had a lot of these Star Wars lightsabers. They had these for $10 in store in Walmart. If you caught the lives, we had seen a bunch of these. These two, these are like, I think these are like no-name toys. Barbies. So they had the Barbies. I'm not sure if it was this one, but they had some of the Barbies in there for $10. If you didn't catch the live last Sunday, you definitely got to go check it out. The crazy thing about these deals is I wonder if you need to like if these are online only prices. $10 for the Hulk. Look, I like to take my phone and I like to watch. I actually... Oh, what happened to my phone? Oh, shit. I had my iPhone off. Well, it turns on because I'm using my Samsung for the chat. And what's up to everybody in the chat, man? Thank you for checking out the live. Oh, they got the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. What is that? Oh, dude. Funny story about this, okay? Funny story about that. I gotta share this story with you, okay? Okay. See this item right here? So this is like a Hello Kitty mini kitchen thing, right? You know, make it mini food, right? This one is like waffles, and you know it comes with the waffles, but these are real waffles. This is real syrup. These are real toppings. Like this isn't a toy. This isn't like fake. Like your kid can actually, like you ever see those mini shows where they make things like this is like what this is. Look, the butter, everything, like the food for the most, and unless, so my kid didn't have the syrup one. She had, yeah, see, it's real, bro. It's real. Now I don't know if the berries are, actually I don't know if the fruit is real. I don't even know if the waffle is real. The waffle might be real, but I know the syrup's real. That's like a fact. If you were gonna like role play, you actually use real syrup. So my kid Gabby, we got these Hello Kitty toys, and they came with like powdered cinnamon, powdered sugar, right? Now, I went to go out to my truck for a second. My wife was at the gym. I said, "Girls, I'll be right back." You know, I park right out front of the door, so I'm only gone, you know, less than 5 minutes if I'm grabbing something from the truck, right? I'm like, "Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab something from the truck." Yo, tell me why I went to the truck, came back less than 5 minutes, there was cinnamon and powdered sugar all over the counter everywhere on the floor, and I'm like, yo, what? Where did that just come from? Where did that come from? And she's like, sorry, Daddy. And I'm like, but sorry for what? What? I'm so confused. And she showed me the bottles, and they actually had real cinnamon and real powdered like stuff in it to actually make food. It was crazy. I was like, what? What? Wake up! That's your wake up call. I hope you got earbuds in, because we're gonna be doing that all night. All night. So that's my little story about the Hello Kitty, man. So I don't know. It says like, it does say ages 8+ right here. We gave it to a 5-year-old, and yeah, probably never again. Why does my voice sound so fucking loud, bro? What is that better? Is that a little better? That's got to be better, right? Anyways, that's my story about the Hello Kitty. Welcome to the live, guys. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the like button, share it out, share it with your buddies, do whatever you got to do. We're gonna be visiting a bunch of different retail stores, checking out the deals in their stores. And I'm also here to talk, chat, answer questions. We could talk shop, Amazon, and if you have questions about anything, let me know. I get the chat right in front of me on my phone, so I'm happy to. Oh, this is $15. We saw this. My command button isn't working for some reason, so I have to like keep opening. What does this come with? Like mini, bro. It's all about these mini plushies and stickers. All these chintzy, stupid shit that just collects dust. They're gonna look at this, right? They're gonna be like, oh, cool. Oh, surprise. Wow, look at these figures, right? Oh my God, plushie. Yay. By the way, my daughter already has this plushie. And it just collects dust. Yo, my kid's room, my kid's closet, bro. Toys, plushies, everywhere. We need to do like a serious cleanser. Look, bro, tumblers have come such a long way. Now they actually come out tumbler. Look, they're trying to like look at this thing. You don't have to get your kid a Stanley. You can get them a Fisher Price. Jesus. Is that boba up there? What is that? That's supposed to be like boba? What is that? $8. Mr. Beast. It's so mid, bro. That seems like a good price. Oh, this is a Minnie's kitty. I'm like, yo, if that's a full price, bro, for $7, that's a crazy deal. Controllers. I don't know. I feel like when we went in Walmart, there just wasn't. Let's see. This is a Hellbat Batman Funko Pop. Like all these are like, meh. You know what I'm saying? Holiday savings. Maybe we're over here. Seasonal savings, gift wrapping, 25 and under. Save $6. Not a deal. Save $75.99. Better price, but not a deal. This is, if you're looking for a vacuum, I've never heard of Pretty Care, but, it's made in China, so I can't really co-sign that. They probably paid $20 for these. You know what I'm saying? Vizio 75-inch. I think we saw this, $478, but it was cheaper in store. We saw something in store. It was like $378, not $478, which is crazy. See, like Nice Bay hair straightener. Have you ever heard of Nice Bay? Like, have you ever heard of that brand? $50.99 for some UGG knockoffs, which a lot of people are gonna get because it's so hard to find the UGG slip-ins and slippers like this. These are in such demand right now, like the real Uggs. Good luck trying to find them in the size for your kids, man. It's crazy. Let me see. Computer HP 15.6 inch Windows laptop. We need something like this. Personal, for my personal use. $299. $300. It's got the i5, 8 gigabytes of RAM. 55.9. I still love those those what do we see? Those slippers, bro? $5 for the Shopkin. Was it not Shopkins? What was it called? The Squishmallows. Squishmallows. I don't see how people to do OA. We get better deals in the store. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that, but it also comes down to like, you know, do people want to travel from store to store? It's funny you say this, 'cause we're gonna get into some reseller reviews too. I want to go over to some resellers and check out some of their videos on YouTube. I mean, does anything pop out to you guys like, oh my god, I need that? Look, the Heart brand, Chefman. This came out of the blue. $50 for an espresso machine. That's actually not bad either. I've seen 2, maybe 3 good deals. Like PlayStation controller, wasn't this normally $59.99 for these controllers? When was a PlayStation controller normally $80? I mean, did they go up in price? Or did they go up in price so they could offer it for $54 and you're actually getting $6 off and not... There's no way these controllers go for $77.95, bro. I paid I literally paid $60 for mine when I replaced mine. But I replaced mine earlier this year or last year. I don't see nothing here, man. I don't see nothing here that's like, oh my god, I need to buy it, right? Let's get out of Walmart. Let's get out of Walmart. Let's go to Target. Let's see what Target's offering. Let's refresh this so we get the newest screen. Gifts galore. Gifts galore, right? Viral gifts under $20. Now, check this out. I will tell you this. I love how they say gifts under 20 and then you get the $19.99. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the 19, and of course that's a Target card. First of all, this is probably cost you $2 on Alibaba, okay? Like look at all this, it's junk. What is good here except for maybe the Clue? This Clue game? Let me see this. Yo, the Clue game might be a good deal at $11. Let me see what it's going for on Amazon. It says it's the classic one. It's a classic version. Let me see. I'm just trying to scan it with my phone here. So look, yo, that's crazy, bro. So like literally the Clue game is literally going for $11 on Amazon. Exactly. Actually, well, Amazon's got it on there for $11. It's going for $24.99 from third-party resellers, but Amazon's on there for $11. Target's on there for $11. Are we trying to compete, Amazon? We trying to fuck our sellers again? Okay, gotcha. Check. But look, all of this is trash. Look at this. Look at it. What? Who's buying any of this stuff? Satin, heatless, curling. Like, who's buying these, bro? Like, even as a consumer, like, what do you mean? Who's buying any of this? It's all shit. Nothing but newness. Let's see, Just Drop Toys. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of any of this crap. No, but you know, to be fair, to play devil's advocate, right? I never expected to get good deals right before Christmas. So I can't say like, oh, woe is me, right? Like, I'm telling you, I've already called. You're not going to see any good deals until the end of January into February. That's when you're going to, and I'm telling you, nobody's buying any of this crap. All this shit is going to be on sale because they're going to have such a surplus of it because nobody can afford to buy anything. I just don't see the deals. Like, why is $12 still for this mini brands? Like, that's, I just don't get it. Let's look at their top deals. Top deals. Up to 40%, up to 50%. So is their ceiling 50%? Is that what their ceiling is? Select video games. Let's see. Up to 50%. Up to. So let's see. Silent Hill 2 PlayStation. Not on sale. Right? Somebody was talking about Silent Hill earlier. Maybe do an OA live. Nah. For what? You can't find nothing. What do we went to Walmart. That would probably be the number one. I mean, we'd have to do some mega research. But right now we're just trying to see what deals are out there. If deals at all to get some. OA has always been boring. Like, the only reason why we're looking at deals is because these stores swear that they're giving you the be-all, tell-all deals of the century, right? And they're marketing slick, bro. Ain't nobody giving you shit, bro. This is like all trash. OA Live is extremely boring. Oh, this is just what we're doing right now. This is just a prequel. Wait until we get into the reseller reviews, bro. We're gonna be watching other resellers. We're gonna talk our shit, bro. Don't you worry. I got something to say about a couple of them. All right, Target sucks. Kohl's. This will be a quick one because I can't stand Kohl's to begin with. So let's Oh, look at this. So it said 50% off earlier. Now it says 20% off. Kohl's clearance. Sometimes you can find, and I'm not going to go through this because I hate Kohl's, but sometimes you can find clearance in the toys. So let's just go to toys. This is all we're going to look at. We're just going to look. Okay. All right. So check this out. Okay. Does my mic keep cutting out? Can you guys keep hearing my mic cutting out? I have to figure out what the hell's going on here. 824, you got Disney Princesses, 824. So 824, $10.99 regular. It's a shit sale, but $8 for a Disney Princess. These are those cheap 12-inch dolls that were on. These were on clearance at Walmart for like $2. You know what I mean? $7.49 regular, $9.99. $1.50 off, bro. Okay, look. $9.09. Like, why couldn't you just put $8.99? Why do you have to put $9.09? $8.24. Why just $7.99? Why do you have to do $8.24? I don't get it. Oh, look at this though. $15.99 regular, $31.99. You know we have to try to scan that. Let's see what it comes up as. Little Tykes basketball hoop, 49. Oh no, that's a different one. That's a wrong one. Yo. Let me just type in Little Tykes. Little Tykes easy score. Easy score. Oh my god, I can't type. Easy score basketball. Let's see what it comes up. Easy score basketball set, blue, 3 balls. So this one's green with blue. And this is an Amazon exclusive, I guess. But it's going for $50. So you buy it for $15.99. and you're not going to make anything because it's such a heavy product that even buying it at $15.99 and selling it for $49.99, you're only going to make $19 after Amazon fees. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Yeah, except if we find something to buy, I'll pull the trigger. But the point of this is to show you guys that there's nothing on sale. You know what I'm saying? Durables, trash. X-Shot, $11.99. 24. This is 50% off Hot Wheels playset. But this is a it's gonna be heavy. We need like big deals. $50 items, $10. Like that's what we need. And I know Black Friday is come and gone. Cyber Monday has come and gone. But these companies are like promoting like, you know, oh, Cyber Monday weekend, all week, get all these deals, sales, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Dyson cordless vacuum, kids replica. This was going for $35. It's on sale for $17.99. This never goes on sale because it's Dyson. I hate the iPhone. I don't know if I've told you before. I hate this phone. It is crap, bro. Let me see, $33.44 and then $27.99. So even if you bought it for $17.49, see, they got a low price of $39.99, but Amazon's on this listing and they'll be on every listing. This one's going for $33.33. You're only gonna make $3. You're not gonna make shit. So those odd prices are third-party sellers. Okay. That's good to know. Kohl's Cares, Batman plush, $11.99 Leapfrog Gabby's dolls. But you get the idea. Like, there's nothing really here that's like, oh my God, right? There's nothing like stellar. Let's get out of Kohl's, man. I can't stand Kohl's. Just for shits and giggles, I said, let's go to Home Depot. But today's not Cyber Monday, so let's refresh. Black Friday. Final days. I thought Black Friday was one day. Wasn't Black Friday one day, guys? One day, right? But even Home Depot, what do we got? What do we got for deals? Black Friday deals, right? So whether it was Friday or not, up to 40% off. Buy one, get one, get free, blah, blah, blah. Trash, 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 trash. All your shit is fucking trash. It's not, like, it's just trash. 40% off. That looks like they're sealing here. Let's see what can we get that's 40% off. You ready? Up to 30%, up to 40% off. That's what we want. What's 40% off here? A $700 value. I like how they say that shit. Look, I love when they say this. $695 value. No, it is not. Get the hell out of here. But what's 40% off? 50% off? This is $100 for this? Get the fuck out of here, bro. These two tape measures originally go for $46. You're telling me we live in a world where tape measures go for $46? That's what we're talking about? $46 for two tape measures? That's where we're at in the world, huh? Or are these just marked up to make you think you're getting a deal? Like, why is this? Like, why is that $190? Don't tell me ratchet sets always cost $190 because you're full of shit. You're full of it. Let's see. Fastback compact folding utility knife. DeWalt. Milwaukee. Home Depot. Trash. All right, cyber deals. get up to 60% off when we refresh the screen. And I did this purposely. I pulled these up on Monday. You ready? Let's refresh and see what it is now. Oh, up to 50% off select major appliances and 10% off shop now. All right, let's see what Lowe's can offer us. $50 for a Craftsman. It's not bad, man. Listen, Craftsman's is a good tool. Craftsman is a good brand. That used to be, Craftsman used to be a Sears brand before Sears went out of business. Cobalt, save $50, 25% off. Hisense. Why is a Hisense refrigerator going for $1,149? Isn't Hisense supposed to be like the cheap brand? Like when they sell Hisense TVs in Walmart, isn't Hisense like the cheap brand? 26.6 cubic feet French door refrigerator with ice maker and water dispenser. Fingerprint resistant. You get an extra 10% off. So an extra $114, I guess. Or $115. All right. Did refrigerators go through the roof, bro? I thought this was like normal, high. I'm trying to get by Hisense. Isn't Hisense a inexpensive brand? Isn't it supposed to be a cheap brand? Shop back $50. Hey, listen, hey. Okay? Don't miss that savings. Save $5 on a shop vac. Save $5, bro. It's funny that's funny because Full Scale mentioned that we find better deals in stores than online. Online arbitrage is extremely boring. It really is. But here, when you do online arbitrage, I'm not talking about searching for OA. I'm talking about the searching. It can be boring. This, we're just trying to find deals to prove a point. Quick set, $89, save $30. $20 for a thing of batteries. Save $5, bro. Big deal. Right there. Boom. Make sure you go get it. There might not be any left. There's only 9 in stock in Pompano. Make sure you get it. Treadmill, $1,000. Jesus. Water heater. Bro, what is this? $1,800? Save $150. $1,800? That's not even 10%, by the way. Are you serious with this? I paid, when I replaced the water heater in my old house, I paid, I think $600. $600, bro, for a water heater. $1,800? These deals suck. And a lot of people, they want to know why. I got asked a lot, even after Sunday, oh, why didn't you go out for Black Friday? Oh, you must have got some good deals on Black Friday. No. I didn't get shit. Oh, my nose is itchy, bro. Oh, it must be the allergies.
Wake up!
That's your sign to wake up. Holiday living, Christmas lights. Hey, was $398, but we're gonna give $1 off. All right, okay. Save 4 quarters. Take it to the laundromat. We're gonna save you $1. Now, this might actually not be bad, $298, because if you buy multiple boxes of these, right? If you put these around your house or you have a huge tree, I mean, you're only getting 20 feet. So think about how many times you have to wrap the tree, right? Or if you put it outside or wrapping railings at your house. So if you buy 10, 20 of these boxes, you're saving $20. So, then it's worth it. Some might say, hey, Richie, man, listen, any discount is a good discount. And that is not true. That is not true. I would rather just not buy the item, or it's just, no. Save $100 on Craftsman. The only reason why they discounted Craftsman so much is because it's a Sears brand. It's not their own brand, and it's not. Oh shit! I just fucked the camera up, bro. Damn it. Did I just? All right, I think we fixed it now. I kicked the camera sticks. I'm trying to stretch my legs out a little bit here. DeWalt, save $60. That's actually not a bad deal, man. The DeWalt drill, I actually got my DeWalt drill on a sale like this. I think I paid $120, but mine was for the drill and the impact driver drill, and it came with the bag and battery case and all that shit. It was $120 or $129 or something like that. But it was a good deal, I thought, because you got 2 drills. Here, you get 1 drill for $100. Craftsman trade stack. This is all shit, dude. All right, let's move on. This is all crap. Let's move on to the next one. Next one, we got BJ's. And, we're talking about the wholesale club. That's what we're talking about for the BJ's, okay? Cyber doorbuster deals up to 50% off. Again, I hate when they say that because it allows them to put 50% in their advertising, but only put 1 or 2 or 5, 10, 20, 30 items at 50% and the rest 20, 30%. So this is going to change because I save these tabs on Monday. So let's just refresh and see what happens. Ready? Abracadabra, alakazam. All right. Still says Cyber Blockbuster deals. Let's shop Blockbuster deals. Let's see what Blockbuster deals we're going to get by going to BJ's. Let's go! Let's go. Let's go to BJ's. I know. I'm mad and mature, bro. I know I'm mad and mature. I get it. Let's see what's actually 50, not 40, not 30, not 20. Let's see what's 50% off. Doorbuster, not 50% off, 40% off here. What is 50 off? 50 off. Give me 25% off. Oh, 50%. Oh, that's actually a good, Never heard of this, but my wife she wants an air fryer for work. This would be perfect. $39 for an air fryer? I never heard of that brand before. But okay. Members only price. We are a member. I'm just not signed in because when you sign in, if I click somewhere stupid, it's going to compromise my information. So, unfortunately, we just have to look at BJ's like this. 17 member price. Oh, maybe I should have logged in. Maybe I should have logged in, bro. Well, only one item, 50% off. 28, 23. $10 in instant savings. 34%, 25. See, there's only one. Yo, they have one item at 50% off, and then they put it in their advertising up to 50% off. And you get excited, thinking you're going to get most things for 50% off, but you're not. 30% off, 28% off. Here we go. 64% off. But why is this $320 normally? Why is this $320? Is this like a huge speaker? It looks like it doesn't look that big, but pictures are deceiving, I guess. Guys, make sure you like the stream. Let's get the likes up, man. We are only at a stupid low number of likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up. We are at 14 likes. We need to get at least 30 likes. We're out here shopping, seeing if we can find some friggin' deals. We're going to check our X feed. We might check TikTok feed. Check social media. But I want to do some reseller reviews first before we check X and TikTok feeds and react to some of that stuff. We could see some crazy stuff on there. We're gonna make sure we don't get banned, bro. Oh, look at this trash can combo. Ooh, what size is these? I actually need a kitchen trash can. Are these just bathroom ones? Like small ones? 13 gallon and a 2 gallon. So you could put one in the kitchen, one in, $30. $29.99. That's actually a good deal because a lot of these stainless steel joints are going for like $50+ dollars. That, even though it's only saved 25% off, I've never seen a stainless steel trash can that low. Like, ever. Ever. Look, this is the same computer that they had in what was it, Walmart or Target? $299 for the HP 15.6-inch laptop with the Intel i5, 8 gigs of memory, 256 solid state. It's a good price for that. LG monitor. I bought Roomba, $149. Gun safe. Those things are expensive. What else? AT&T handset, $40. Good Lord, that's a lot of money, bro. Look, Stanley, $30. You can get yourself a Stanley drill right there. Oh, man. NutriBullet, man, they had these in Ross. $40. $40 for the NutriBullets. I think that's going to be it for BJ's, right? Oh, excuse me. $229 for the Night Owls. We were buying these Night Owls for like $85 in Walmart. 85 bills. Go Power plug-in electric scooter, $400. That's how much electric scooters are going for now? Guys, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Look at this. 65-inch for $2,600. Who is going to spend $2,600 for a 65-inch when I can go to Walmart and spend $400 for a 75-inch? I don't give a shit that it's an OLED. Bro, I'm perfectly fine with just LED. That O means, I don't know what the O means, but we don't need it. We don't need the OLED. We just don't need it. Let me see, Serta. Bro, these deals are shit. Maybe this shit because, like, you save $5 on X-Shot, which is like bootleg Nerf products. X-Shot is like bootleg Nerf. Like, this has always been bootleg Nerf, bro. Always been bootleg Nerf. $5. The Zuru. Zuru makes some good products, but a lot of Zuru products are, you know, they're up there with the on-brand stuff. You know what I mean? Let me see. Madam Alexander girls. Look at these things. It all started with American Girl. All these are all knockoffs. These have their own brand. Walmart has their own brands. Target has their own brands. They're all knockoffs, bro. All right, let's check out. See, this is like a normal price. And maybe they went up $10, but I got mine for $59.99. This one's $69.99. And this is for the 30th anniversary limited edition wireless controller. You're telling me that the other normal DualSense black one is going for $75, $80? Get out of here. All right, let's get out of BJ's. Costco. Cyber Monday savings. Let's refresh. All right, no more Cyber Monday savings. Big on TVs this holiday season. Koi Fish Gold Bar. What is this? You can buy a gold bar. Sign in to see price. Member only item. What's a 1 ounce gold bar? I don't have an account with. I mean, I used to have a Costco card. I don't have a Costco card anymore. If somebody has a Costco membership, can you log in and see how much this 1 ounce gold bar koi fish? I wonder if it's like if it's 100 or more. I like the collectability of that stuff. December online savings, $500 off. Blah blah blah. What's their max though, like percentage wise? Oh, they don't really have. Deal 1, day 1. What's on day 1 for deals? Members only. Hey, Jose Carlos Gomez Oleata in the building. Let's go. Welcome to the stream, bro. They got fridges here. Damn. All right. Ain't shit at Costco, bro. You know what? I bet you I could go into Costco and find good deals. We're going to be doing walkthroughs of a lot of these stores for some deals, for some content. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna listen to 67% of the audience that said they want me to do store walkthroughs and simply show them what's on sale and what are the deals in those stores. Those will obviously be like uploads that are uploaded immediately, right? Because you want to know the deal immediately, right? So the day I record it, when I go during the day, it'll probably be up that night for you to go first thing in the morning and go grab it. You know what I mean? If I can get it up sooner, I will try. I will try to make those videos with the least amount of editing that needs to be done possible. Because when you do walkthroughs, well, you got to go to every department. You got to check those deals. You know, occasionally we might scan a couple for some Amazon, but we want to get people good deals, man, because shit costs too much money, bro. Shit costs way too much money. Way too much money. Now, you know, Sam's Club is a company of Walmart, right? So you would think that if any wholesale club was going to be crazy, it would be Sam's Club. Peter K in the building. What is up? Welcome to the stream. Cyber savings. Let's give it a refresh. And there we go. Changes. Just like that. Like magic. DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Ooh. But it says members only. I'm not a member of Sam's Club anymore either. Damn it. Oh, that's not the camera I like by DJI anyways. I don't like this one. It's kind of weird. I like the other one that competes with GoPro. That one seems like a good camera. Can we get cyber anything? Who the fuck can read this? Holy shit, let me squint my eyes. Yeah, like, am I getting old, bro? Like, what's going on? Okay, alright, you know what? Oh, fuck you, Sam's Club. Okay, nothing there. Door buses launch soon. Let's sneak a peek. Alright, let's just see, real quick. Alright, guys, weekend doorbusters. Here it is, December 6th through the 8th for Sam's Club. This is like their creme de la creme on sale, like doorbusters. You can only do this these 3 days, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th. You cannot miss these deals because these are just going to be unbelievable deals, right? Let's check. Let's investigate a little bit. All right. 25% off right there. 25% off right there. Not even 25, like 28. I'm sorry, 23, something like that. Look, 25% off. These are doorbusters. Doorbusters are like 80, 90% off. That's what doorbusters like get your ass in here and buy this shit before we sell out. Like, we used to see mobs of people shopping, trampling the elderly to get their TV because it was going to cost them 50 cents. Okay? And these deals were like this on Black Friday, on Cyber Monday. These are the deals. Like I said, there might have been a few that might have slipped in that were like, oh shit, you know, that's crazy. But look at these. And they put them both $70 off, right? This is like, what, 40% off? Like 30% off? $20 off. Like, this is their doorbusters. This is their, like, oh my goodness. Right? Regular $90. Bluetooth speaker, $40 off. All right, well, I try looking for deals, bro. They ain't shit out there, man. There is nothing out there for deals. And listen, I understand. Deals are subjective, right? What I think is not a deal, you might think is a deal. Ain't no fucking deals out there, bro. Ain't no deals out there. Let's see. Let me just let's shut off the background music for a minute. We're going to get into the menu. Let's see what other resellers found. Walmart Black Friday. That's what we're going to type in. Let's see. Who should we watch? The deal guy? He's kind of green, man. I mean, he's kind of green. I don't know. Black Friday 2024. Exposed shoppers furious over trash discounts. Now, this sounds interesting. Social Simone? We might have to check you out. Let me see. We're going to put you right there just in case. I like that, though. Walmart effed around and found out on Black Friday. I'm not sure what that means. Top 15 things you should be buying at Walmart during Black Friday. This says it's a part 2. Maybe we could see what they got to say, right? Black Friday. Top 15 Walmart Black Friday deals. Oh, this was the... Look at his face. His face screams, "Holy shit, I just got punked." And his mouth is really wide open. Like look at the jawline is like flexing. His mouth is open so wide to get, all right? We can see what he got to say. Walmart Black Friday deals, best deals of the year. Like, these people are hyping this up like Black Friday. This is 14 years ago. This is, okay, we could take a look at what Black Friday used to be 14 years ago, okay? I'll show you what real Black Friday is, bro. This generation has no idea what Black Friday used to be like, man. Black Friday fights erupt in Texas Walmart 11 years ago. We could take a look at that. Like, bro. Compared to, like, today, like, God. All right, let's, hold on. I'm going to get to her in a second. We will get to you in a second. We're going to do this one first. And I know the volume's off. See?
Welcome to Buyers.
Damn, is that really loud, huh? Jesus. I'm never going to get the audio right. Is that? Let me see.
Favorites. Black Friday is just around the corner, and Walmart has unveiled even more incredible deals you won't want to miss. Starting November 25th, you'll find amazing discounts on must-have gadgets, kitchen essentials, and more. We've rounded up 15 of the best Black Friday deals in this Part 2 video.
Bro, let's get to it. What's the best Black Friday deal? Let me see.
Deal 1. Ava Pow car jump starter, 4,000.
Hold on. I'm getting multiple fucking... Hold on, bro. Why am I getting... Oh, that's why. That should be fine now. Let me see if that fixes it.
A peak
There we
27800
go.
milliamp hour battery jump starter. Now only $59, down from $249, saving you
There we go.
$190. This portable and compact jump starter is designed to revive even
Bro.
large vehicle batteries.
Nobody gives a shit about a jump starter.
Deal 2. 24-volt two-seater ride-on cars, licensed Ford Bronco Raptor toy truck, priced at $299, down from $499, saving you.
Trash.
Deal 3. Travel House 3-piece luggage set, just $80.
Who really thinks that Travel House is worth $80? Now, maybe the luggage, maybe because you're getting 3 pieces for $80, and I know luggage can be expensive, but like, bro, I mean, come on.
Down from $399. Deal 4. Time and Table 32-piece
All right, I got a story about this. Ready?
non-stick cookware and bakeware set. Now $87, down from $198.
Now look, this seems like a good deal, right? You're gonna spend $200 to look at all the pots, all the pans, all the utensils you get. $87. Let me tell you something. I bought this set. Okay, not the gold and black. I got a silver and black, and I bought the time and table set or whatever the fuck it was. Right? These pots and pans, the non-stick will start peeling on you. It's just, do not waste your time with this brand. It is a shit brand. I believe it's a Walmart brand, so that could explain it.
Saving you $111. Deal
Let's see.
5. Crocs toddler and kids buy a glitter.
Now this is a good deal. Crocs are generally expensive. I can get down with that. Crocs, $19. That's probably a good deal. And these are the sparkle ones, so these go for 40, sometimes $50. Yo, is my mic can you let me know in the chat? Is my mic breaking up? Because sometimes I can hear it breaking up in my headset, but I don't know if I was breaking up a little bit a second ago.
Clog, only $19, down from $39, saving
actually
you
a good
$20.
deal.
$30, down from $89, saving you $59.
That doesn't seem like a bad deal. Space heaters, but this is a no-name Drio space heater for inside. Oh, so you can hear when it does break up. All right, that's good to know. I think I have a bad connection somewhere. I think I have to replace like one of the wires. Sometimes if I bump my desk, it'll bump the wire, and it'll just mess up. But cool, appreciate that. This is a no-name heater. Like you could get the Honeywell heater brand new for $10 more, and that heater is probably going to last you more than this heater. This heater is probably from China.
Keep warm this winter with this portable heater, featuring advanced door
what this
folding HDPE Adirondack chair.
I mean, I don't know. Normally, I could see these chairs for $100. I don't know these chairs do not normally go for $239. That's the thing that pisses me off. That's the thing that pisses me off. These chairs or these type of chairs do not normally go for $239. I've seen them as expensive as like maybe $150, $160. Never for $239, ever.
Just $84, down. Deal 8, Sports Power Super Saucer Metal Swing Set, now.
I mean, I guess that's not a bad deal, right? You get an entire swing set for $100. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal.
Now $99, down from $249, saving you $100. Deal 9, Blackstone Original 2-burner. Deal 11,
I wanted to see people
Zero
talk
Gravity
about it,
Massage, 2-3 kids.
It sounds like this is
any
AI.
outfit.
This is AI fucking video. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's check out. I'm actually interested in it. Now, it is a half an hour long. Let's just see how it goes. You know, we can skip a little bit through it or whatnot. Or maybe we could watch it at. Sometimes people watch it at playback speed ×2. That way we can. There we go. 2 times the speed. So it'll only take 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it works this way. Here we go. Oh, shit. Hold on.
here with breaking news. Shoppers around the world lining up to get what they hope to be good.
Bro, okay. All right. So ×2 is a little too fast. Let's see, 1.5.
We're here with breaking news. Shoppers around the world lining up to get what they hope to be good deals on Black Friday in 2024. Customers online calling Black Friday in 2024 trash.
Yeah. Hey, she said it, but she probably said it better than me, man. Trash. What up, Brent? Brent Frey in the chat, man. Welcome to the live. Let's see what they get to say here.
Black Friday sale was absolutely trash. Terrible. The worst of the worst.
Felt like I just
Trash.
went to catch a sickness or something because I left with absolutely nothing. I am so confused.
Hey, yo, Black Friday really fell off.
Nobody wants to give you deals anymore.
No, it's empty.
True.
Where did everyone go? There's no one here.
And that's the sentiment across a lot of these stores. They were empty. The deals were trash. And people were just like, what the hell is going on right now?
All these TVs everywhere. Where are you guys at? Because it's Black Friday today. And where's everyone at? Seriously.
Bro.
Don't piss me off now. What is $7 off gonna do? Wake up!
Yo. I need to hear that again. I need to hear it again. Ready?
Friday today. And where's everyone at? Seriously.
Don't piss me off now. What is $7 off gonna do?
Yo, what is $7 off gonna do? I mean, he ain't wrong. Is he wrong?
I'm truly sorry for anybody that's too young to have experienced what true Black Friday was.
This has been the worst Black Friday deals in history. Major consensus is I cannot afford those luxuries right now. I would rather prefer some type of discounts on my groceries.
20% is not a sale! 15% is not a sale!
You hear that? 20% is not a sale. 15% is not a sale. At least not a Black Friday sale. That I think is the point. The point is, it's not a Black Friday sale.
That is taxes and shipping. If it's anything less than 50% off, we don't f***ing want it.
That's
Instead
right.
of just taking the prices that the items already are and then replacing them with a sales sticker, why don't we actually just deeply discount the items that we can't move anyway? Yeah, it doesn't even make sense. We're just losing record profits because of the internet.
And Target stores like this one have been open as early as 6 a.m. in anticipation of bargain hunters and Taylor Swift fans. They're offering up 2 exclusive releases in-store only today. The Superstars Eras Tour book as well as a tortured...
Bro, did you hear about this? How much did Taylor Swift pay all these people to talk about her stupid ass album and her fucking dumbass CD, bro? How many people did she pay off for this dumbass shit? Like this Taylor Swift shit was gonna be like the item of the season. Oh my God, get out of here.
Another one.
Poets album with 4 bonus songs.
Now we know who is keeping Black Friday alive. It is the Taylor Swift fans. I didn't know nothing about this. Y'all, is this what was going on?
Yet consumers are still expected to break spending records, shelling out on average a little more than $1,000 per person, up 14% from last year.
How relevant is Black Friday? How relevant is Cyber Monday itself these days? Well, Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the 2 biggest shopping days of the year.
They're expecting people to spend over $1,000 a piece, and they just said breaking records. Aren't people struggling right now? I'm a little take it back.
Actually, we're seeing that Black Friday is the top digital shopping day. So no longer Cyber Monday, but Black Friday.
Online.
I don't know about that. Did you hear what she said, man? Did you guys understand and comprehend what she just said? She just said that Black Friday is the biggest online shopping day, not Cyber Monday. Black Friday is the biggest online shopping day, not Cyber Monday.
And in stores, holiday sales are being offered earlier. In fact, October in-store visits for shopping centers, superstores, and other popular gift retailers were up over 3% compared to before the pandemic in 2019.
Well, that's because they've been running sales since like last month.
Yo, I like this girl, man. I like this girl. She's just spitting facts, bro. She's just spitting facts and telling it how it is. Because they've been running sales since last month.
But the way people shop now is different.
The role of the store has changed. It is not just about what I can convince a consumer to buy within the 4 walls of the store. Even if they just go into the store to try on the product.
Search for additional coupons and price history online. Leverage cash back through apps or...
Oh my God, I just want to make sure you guys can hear. Okay, you guys can hear. Cool.
Your credit card rewards.
Well, okay, so if you look for price history, a lot of people would notice that a lot of the deals that they think are deals were actually cheaper before Black Friday. We have videos already discussing this, and people have been clocking it online.
And remember...
So, yo, if she says another fact, I need to subscribe to her. I like people that shoot it straight. Did you hear what she said? Let's just rewind it. I want you to hear this again. Ready? Check out what she just said.
Through apps or your credit card rewards.
Well, okay, so if you look for price history, a lot of people would notice that a lot of the deals that they think are deals were actually cheaper before Black Friday.
Did you hear that? A lot of the deals were cheaper before Black Friday. Black Friday is a scam, bro. It's trash.
Have videos already discussing this, and people have been clocking it online.
And remember, you can price match at many stores.
And another thing is, a lot of people say it's probably best to wait to the New Year's if you really want a good price on something instead of shopping on Black Friday.
Retailers are going to be pulling out all the tricks to get people to shop and spend more because they have fewer days to capture consumer dollars.
Yeah, their tricks are right.
Of course, it's not just Target offering up specials to try to get people to come in store. Kohl's is doing a sweepstakes for the first 200 people to come in store, and JCPenney is having a snow globe giveaway, only, of course, until supplies.
A snow globe giveaway. So an 80-cent snow globe that they probably got from China, Alibaba, to say thank you. Look at her face. She's like, yeah, a snow globe, Alibaba, yeah.
And you know why they do that? Because as long as they can get people in the door, you're more likely to still buy something. Even if you don't get the globe or whatever it is that they're like trying to say, hey, this shiny little thing over here, come here and come get this. They know y'all are going to see something else and still buy it.
We have to subscribe to this young lady, man. We have to subscribe, man. She's spitting facts.
Internet did not disappoint with this take on Black Friday for 2024.
I was here since midnight and got to meet a new friend. So we've just been hanging out and everyone's been really nice.
Midnight, is it worth it?
It is worth it. Yep, 100% for Taylor Swift.
Oh my God. I can't even. Look at her face. My face and her face. Bro. For Taylor Swift. It's not worth it for Taylor Swift. Look at the person who's buying Taylor Swift. I can't.
Y'all
Let me see in the comments here. JCPenney does it every year. JCPenney does what? Taylor Swift Black Friday drops, or they still open their doors like that for Black Friday? Brent says, I did mattress sales. It was crazy. We raised prices on the regular tags and slashed throughout them. Get a deal if they could. Get 365 days of the year. Oh my goodness. I know, but that's what stores do. But people are not. They ain't paying attention, bro. I guess she's paying attention. Taylor Swift, whatever.
Taylor Swift got y'all out here at midnight, cold, shivering, got the fleece over the head.
So what are you here for? I mean, what is it that you're trying to get here today that you got here from?
Taylor Swift's anthology vinyl and her Eras Tour book.
Did anybody line up for Taylor Swift? What is going on?
Tell me your experience being out here for the past 5-6 hours.
It's been pretty chill for the most part.
It's been chill, all right. It's been chilly. Neck on froze, face on froze, everything on cold.
Been trying to keep warm. I've got a couple of blankets on, a couple of pairs of pants.
I mean, imagine sitting outside. Imagine sitting outside for Taylor Swift, bro. What are we talking about?
Yeah, it's been fine.
It's all about Taylor Swift.
Hold on, I'm gonna change my mic things here. We're gonna match her energy. There we go. It might even be better sounding.
It's all about Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same at the Lululemon outlet. Y'all think that is the Lululemon sets even worth it? Look at all these people.
Lululemon. What's going on with Lululemon?
I got here 10 hours ago just to be in the front of the line, and I am so happy that I did. Black Friday is back.
Hot bins. What is that? What is hot? Anybody heard hot bins?
Hot bins. Yeah, we've been camping out here. These are our chairs. We're right up front for the past 10 hours waiting for hot bins to open. And the reason for that is pretty straightforward.
Oh, Full Scale says they give the globes every year. I wonder if people collect those globes as like a collector's item from JCPenney's. Now, no, new mic sounds better. All right, word. See, I should have just stuck with this mic.
iPads, MacBook Pros, flat screen TVs, and a whole bunch of other electronics and home essentials, all for $12 each. Now, these are possibly brand new. They could be open box, but for the most part, every time I've come here, I've always had a good experience. Now,
wait a minute. Okay, I don't know what hot bins is, but this sounds like maybe some sort of mystery box, and you get it for $12 or something. Like, and possibly inside of the box, you get iPads and MacBooks and stuff. Hold up, I need to look into something.
they do have $2
Yeah, that's
Wednesdays,
crazy.
But on Thursday, they close for
Oh, look at that. Closed Thursday. Look at Wednesday, $2. Wait.
restocking.
Friday, $12. Saturday, $10. Each day it goes down $2 because they'll have less and less.
And Friday's $12. And for Black Friday, every single one of these sorted boxes can be anything from an iPad, MacBook Pro,
No way.
Beats headphones, you name it.
No.
Every single one of them, $12.
Do we have hot bins here, bro? Yo, that would make sick. I need to look that up. Hot bins.
I need more details on this. Has any of y'all ever heard of Hot Bins? Have y'all ever went? Where is this?
I need to look this up right now.
Line's starting to wrap around the building. I'm here, and in the next hour and 20 minutes, I'm going to be in there trying to get a nice haul. We're the first in line, and I'm excited. I did this last year, and I had a great time, and it gives you that Black Friday feel.
Look, out of everything I've heard so far, this might be the one.
Bro, there's a Hot Bins. Yo, there's a Hot Bins in Lake Worth. There's a Hot Bins in Lighthouse Point. There's a Hot Bins in Sunrise, Florida. So this is a Florida thing, bro. There's a let me see, Lighthouse Point, Sunrise, Tampa, Hialeah. Hot Bins? Yo, we need to go to Hot Bins. This is gonna be content, bro. We're gonna have to bring out the head cam. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna bring out the head cam for that. Oh, that's gonna we need to do that. Hot Bins.
That I might have went to, because iPads for $12 or MacBooks, even the possibility, like, okay, I get why he's out there. I got to do some more research about Hot Bins because I'm interested.
It is 5:25 on Thanksgiving. We're already seeing some of those Black Friday shoppers lining up. First in line?
First in line.
What brings you out here tonight?
Yes.
Shopping. Good deals. Anything
For slime?
I think good deals. Just show people good deals.
He's God bless his soul. Full Scale says, nah, trash. Really? They made it look so good.
When you say good deals, how do you know if it's a good deal if you don't know the price before and you're just like, you show up for good deals? Because they're advertising to you it's a good deal. That's the whole point of like Black Friday and saying like, hey, we got these deals. But we seen from the last video I just did, a lot of these are not deals. These are regular prices and they're just putting the name Black Friday over it. So look, the people are just out there thinking they're getting a deal. Here's the proof.
Line for Adidas. And then you have the Under Armour, Calvin Klein.
They still came out over there?
Doors open at 8 o'clock. It is now 7:55. Michael Kors line.
Wow.
All right, welcome in, everybody. All stars additional 25% off.
25% off. 25% of people lining up for 25% off. They're not lining up for a good deal. They're lining up because it was good marketing. It was good marketing. And why am I all the way over? There we go. They're lining up because it was good marketing. It's crazy.
Look at this line for Polo Ralph Lauren.
Oh, wow.
That's have more over there.
They showed out over there. Look, a lot of the other videos I've seen online, a lot of malls were empty. A lot of stores, it was not Black Friday like they thought it was going to be. So I'm actually shocked to see a video like this. There's a lot of people out here.
So the question is Black Friday shopping back? Was it ever gone? Do you do it? Do you prefer shopping online?
I personally rather shop online because I ain't got time to be in no cold trying to get no deal. Now, if they start...
So I'll tell you this. As a content creator, I'd rather shop in person. You know what I mean? We're shopping in person, right? Because we do retail arbitrage. That's what we do, right? But as a consumer, I don't know. I kind of want to shop online because I use Rakuten and I use Lolly, and they give me cash back, but not just like 1-2%. They give me like 5, 10, 12, sometimes 20%. And Rakuten gives me cash back, and Lolly gives me BTC, aka Bitcoin, back. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can't get that in store unless you connect your card, and the deals and the percentages isn't as great if you shop in store with Rakuten and Lolly versus if you bought it online.
Start talking 50 to 75% on things that are like $1,000. Like, yeah, maybe I'll show up.
6:45 a.m. and people are already in line for.
Who goes to Five Below for Black Friday? You have to be hurting to go to Five Below on Black Friday. What kind of deals are you going to get on Black Friday at Five Below?
Five Below. I wonder what's happening. Might be the Hello Kitty stuff.
Big line though. Philip. Big line though. Philip, she was just going to say it. I just cut her off. I'm sorry. I know. I'm rude. I'm sorry. My bad. What's her name? Social Simone. Simone, my bad, Simone. I cut you off. Let's put her name in this so we can get. Oh, but I'm covering her name anyways. Fill a bag of Squishmallows at Five Below for only $20.
Bag Squishmallows at Five Below for $20. Y'all, what is a Squishmallow? I don't know what that is. Is this some Hello Kitty stuff? Because we know how the Hello Kitty Mafia get down. Is that a cartoon? What's this?
Oh my god. 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 Oh my god.
Okay.
The biggest books, 50% off.
So Barnes & Nobles, they have a sale going from November 22nd to December 2nd. It says Black Friday deals. The biggest books, 50% off. It said the biggest books. It did not say all books, y'all. That's how they get them every time. In the comments.
And that, remember, that's what I was telling you online. When they say up to 50% off, and there's like 1 item, 2 items. Like, come on. Jesus. I mean, you know, stock and stuff is real. Hey, if these people knew any better, they would take off a day of work and hit some stores in the middle of the week, literally at any point of the year. It's true. It's so true.
Comment section is undefeated once again. They said, and then you realize it's only like 20 total books that are on sale.
This is what I'm telling you guys. This is the state of Black Friday. It's became trash, and it's ooh, the joke's on you, you know.
This goes to show that reading comprehension is important. So imagine running to Barnes & Nobles thinking you finna get Book Talk, get on Book Talk with a haul, and they only got 20 books that you could buy.
Black Friday is not the same anymore. This is the King of Prussia Mall, 3rd biggest mall in the country. 6 a.m. at the opening time.
Wow.
I mean, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, people are lining up at these stores right as they open. Because, I mean, they actually had good deals.
Not uncommon to see some of these shops closed up.
But even the Apple store closed right now. Does no one remember when people were fighting over like flat screen TVs and shit? You would always see it on the news.
Yeah.
Even now at 9 a.m., it's not much busier than a regular Saturday. I mean, yeah, Black Friday just isn't what it used to be.
Look, they ain't got the deals like
Totally
not.
not.
A lot of people in my comments of the last video were saying, y'all, the Black Friday deals was never really deals in the first place. There is a conspiracy. I don't know that a lot of the items that were put out and possibly that are put out might have had defects or be lower quality than the regular products. So they
Remember when that lady, I think it was last year, went to Target and found that the regular sale price tags were behind the Black Friday priced tags? It was the same exact price. Did we not learn from that literal example?
Then you're right back buying the same product again because it ended up breaking. But I remember 2008 timeframes, they had things that were like 50, 75% off, and people, they was
75% off. That's Black Friday.
busting heads open for them deals. I didn't condone the busting of heads that was going on because grandmas was getting knocked in the eye and everything. I didn't think it was right because it was,
the elderly
like
were being trampled, bro.
But because of some of the deals being what they were back then, I understood people going and snatching stuff from somebody else's hand. They really wanted it that bad. They felt like this was their last chance to get something at that price.
So I'm going around Old Navy, and oh wait, Black Friday sale, $8. Wait,
oh shit! Oh look, they did it at Old Navy too, bro. Oh my god, you can't be serious. They did it at Old Navy too.
38.
Wow.
30%.
Look, Black Friday.
Enough. Was our
Oh my god. And y'all are getting bamboozled, bro. Y'all are getting bamboozled.
Wake up!
Like you need.
Wake up!
Just you have to understand. You need to
wake up.
You need to wake up. You're not getting a deal.
already 30.
Look, it's here again. They're just finessing, putting the label of Black Friday right over something, and they calling it a day, and then people in there buying it up like, oh, it's 30% off. It was already 30% off, shorty.
I secured my Taylor Swift The Eras Tour book, and here's how I did it. I woke up at 4 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
That's why I'm trying to tell you, like 20, 30, 40, 50% off. Those aren't Black Friday discounts. Black Friday discounts 60, 70, 80, even 90% off, even for a limited time.
And headed to Target. Everybody started lining up at 5 a.m. precisely. Me and my friends were 4th and 5th in line, and they actually had a cart barricade, which was really cute and really funny. About a half an hour before the doors opened, we did have a gentleman come over and take our orders as we were placed in a queue of sorts, and then right at 6 a.m. they let us in. I will say the entire experience for me was incredible. There was no running, there was no rushing, nobody was rude. I got to meet so many local Swifties. It blew my mind. I know we
Oh, the Swiftie thing again. The Swiftie thing again, man. It's unbelievable how mind screwed people are. Like you have to be a certain kind of special to allow a celebrity to impact your life that much. I'll never understand it.
had been seeing these stands for about a day before, but seeing them in person, oh my god, breathtaking, and it made me feel like I was at the Eras Tour with all the colors of the books.
It's gonna make me vomit. Breathtaking. Oh, breathtaking.
Wake up!
Phenomenal. The anthology vinyl, the CDs, incredible. Being a Midwest Swiftie does have its perks because not everything sold out, and overall my experience was incredible. This Black Friday was a dream, and I cannot wait to read my book and listen to my vinyl.
Look, I know a lot of y'all ain't about to like what I'm about to say, but I'm not putting Taylor Swift, none of these pop stars, none of these celebrities on no pedestal. Like, oh my gosh, they the old define. I literally don't care, and I just.
Oh my god, we love this girl, man. Hey, look, right here, Social Simone. I love it, man. I love it. I'm gonna check out your videos another time too. Let's subscribe, and we gotta put that notification bell on. Okay, let's continue now.
Don't understand the craze behind people who are normal human beings just like you and me. I just
saying.
don't feel like nobody should be going this crazy over nobody. Like, we're all human. Goodness gracious.
I'm
but I
saying.
do understand everybody does not think like me, and this really may be a dream of hers. And though I'm happy that nobody got hurt and everything was organized, she said everybody was polite and nobody was rude, I just feel like it's just not giving the Black Friday I'm used to, and I don't want no parts of either one, to be honest. What she's describing is what I'm going to start calling the new Black Friday, because this is not the Black Friday of 2008 and before or whatever, like when people was throwing them both. I'm okay with this new sophisticated Black Friday. I just wish that they actually were deals. This is Black Friday at Zara. Zara was packed. Okay, Zara in Germany.
Damn.
Deep, y'all. Okay, this is another Zara as they're open.
All right, now look at this. This is Black Friday Zara. Did she say it was in Germany though?
Opening up on Black Friday. Wow. Look at all them people. They was deep in Zara. They be selling the same clothes they always got, but
Yeah, and they calm as hell too. See, you know that's not in America.
They was deep.
Because in America, we be trampling people over. Like, get out of the way, Grandma.
We were here last year, and we came maybe an hour earlier, and the line was so long. So we decided we didn't want to miss out on the deals. Yeah, we did not think we were going to be first.
Look, there wasn't many deals from what people were saying.
I think it's a lot is done more.
The Rentham outlets on Black Friday shopping. So Rentham was actually about 1, maybe 2 exits from my old house in Massachusetts. Rentham outlets is one of the biggest outlets in Massachusetts.
Online, but I don't know. I like the experience of going to the stores. It's become a tradition to go with her every year. It's fun.
Just throw Black Friday in the trash at this point. 10% off is not a doorbuster. Y'all don't even do BOGO no more. The F is buy one, get one, 30% off. Like it's too early and y'all too musty. Why you had to throw musty in there? And another thing, a lot of y'all was in there eating up all the greens, and you know what greens do to some of y'all. Y'all was in there blowing it up in the store, clogged up from mac and cheese, knowing you lactose intolerant.
These JBI sounds crazy. Devil toast to hot rice.
That looks like an Ollie's. That looks like an Ollie's tag.
And soon 149. What's the price of the day?
Oh!
What's the same price?
I didn't. Wake up!
Oh my God! What does it take? What does it take, guys? What does it take, y'all?
Even though people was paying $149 for a toaster. A toaster? Like, you can get a good toaster for like 20 bucks. And another thing, these stores need to get more hip to the game, that people are literally going around and showing that the prices were the exact same, because they're just lifting up the Black Friday sale and right underneath is the original price. Like, they got to get hip to what people are doing, because it's exposing your plan and it's making people not even want to go out and go and buy stuff. Like, if you want to fool somebody, at least get rid of the evidence. You got to be smart. This is just giving lazy.
Come with us to shop Target for their Black Friday sale.
Crazy.
Oh, there's a little line at Target.
Again, with the Swifties.
They probably there for Taylor Swift, like the other people was.
Yep.
Target is literally for Taylor Swift.
Man, I want to vomit.
I'm convinced that the Taylor Swift fans alone was holding it down for Black Friday, because that's all I've like 3 Taylor Swift people so far.
Look how cute these little cup measurings are.
Ain't nobody worried about that. They want Taylor Swift.
Look how cute the little Snoopy so cute.
Look, this is how they get a lot of y'all. They just put something cute in front of y'all and you're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And I don't know if she bought this. I'm not specifically talking about her. But I think this is how a lot of y'all got. Y'all just see something like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. And then it's in your cart. And then every time y'all go to the store, you see something cute. We walk past cute stuff all the time. Just leave it where it's at. That don't mean you need it. Like, what is the function of this past Christmas? This stuff right here is going to go into a drawer until next year. And then when Black Friday comes around again, you're going to go back to the store and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is so cute. And then you'll buy that thing. And then all the other stuff that you had just gets discarded. And it's like, what's the point? Y'all know that they know that y'all like cute stuff. They're going to keep making cute stuff. So you got to tell yourself no sometime.
Target is also having their PJs for $5 for Black Friday.
Okay.
Grinch sweatpants. I got the sweatshirt. Really these are 40% off. But I did see these online for the Black Friday, and it does have the matching set that's in my size.
Okay.
So I kind of want to see and try this on. They're super cute. But this one's my all-time favorite because I absolutely love the pants that come with it.
Like you love the pants that come with it, really? Really? You love the pants?
I've heard the word cute so many times. It's just like, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. I'm like, golly, is that all it takes nowadays just for something to be cute?
Super cute. I think I'm gonna get these because they flare at the bottom. These are super cute.
What is it just me? She has said the word cute like 8 times.
Look how cute this bow necklace is, and I absolutely love the cane.
I promise you, I have not seen this video before. She is on a roll. Say it one more time.
That's cute. These aren't on sale either, but I have been obsessed with like the flare like jogging pants, and I absolutely love this red color. I did find a little cute like little Target dog like Squishmallow. That's so cute.
Bro, that's annoying. That is annoying. That is annoying.
Times back to back. Cute. Oh my goodness. When I tell you, I did not think it was this easy for people to just be blinded by cuteness. This is like a common thing I see with a lot of videos. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. It's so cute. Like, Oh my gosh. I just hope that people have the same sort of energy for their emergency funds, their savings account, their brokerage accounts, like for their future, and not just for stuff that looks cute, because the amount of people I hear online saying, oh, this is so cute, it's cute. It's like, it just grinds my gears.
Target is real brave having their games open like this during Black Friday.
Ain't nobody buying
it. For Black Friday.
She still got the cute count
Super
up.
cute. These Black Friday lines to check out at Target is insane. It's wrapped around the whole entire store.
Ooh-wee. This says just girls happily making our way to Aerie to buy dark brown flared leggings.
Aerie. Not Ari. Aerie.
Look, people in the comments were saying they're the exact same price as they always are. I don't know. See, they get y'all every time.
I want to know people who still go Black Friday shopping. It's 5 in the morning.
Because 30, 40, and 50% off are regular discounts. Again, 70, 80, 90% should be Black Friday.
And we're heading in to get free stuff. So we're starting at Kohl's.
Kohl's, okay.
Oh, that's the trash, bro. Kohl's is stupid ass shit.
Okay, let's go see.
Minimum's 5, but you got 3 cents.
At least they made it fun though. Like, it's fun to get a card and like a mystery discount. Like, what's your discount, right? Is that what they're getting?
$5.
Nice.
All right, $5. Hey, free $5. You know what I'm saying?
$5. Hey, that's something I can get here.
5,000.
First, like, sorry guys, Lowe's. Yeah, the first 25 people get a bucket of
Why she looked too happy, bro?
stuff. Because we might be
I ain't trying to be miserable. I'm just saying she looks overly happy.
number 26. Here we go, you guys. Are we going to get a bucket? Or are we not?
$500 gift card coming through.
A bucket.
Suspense, you guys. We might not get one.
What the fuck? Hold on.
Or are we not?
$500 gift card coming through.
A bucket.
Suspense, you guys. We might not get one.
Bro. What is going on with that face? What is going on with the face, bro? What is going on with the face?
Did she get it?
We didn't get a bucket, you guys.
No.
That's okay.
Look, okay, so right
She's sad. She's depressed. She didn't get a bucket.
now she got a $5 token, but then she didn't get the bucket.
There's no bucket.
Poor lady. It's cold. It's too cold for this.
This would be so cute for like snacks in your kids' rooms.
Look, this is how they
No, just because it's pink, they want you to think it's cute. Ain't nobody gonna use that. Your kids ain't gonna. Nobody's gonna use that.
get y'all. Y'all go for something you think is free, either the token or the bucket. She went for the bucket to Home Depot, as you just seen, but she didn't get the bucket. But she walked in and then she sees something else and she's like, oh, this would be so cute.
Yep, because people don't want to leave empty-handed because guess what? You feel like you lost. And nobody wants to feel like a loser, right? You don't want to feel like a loser. So you have to get something.
Or so good for the home or something. This is how they still get y'all to spend money, even if you don't get whatever they're trying to sell to you in the first place or you thought you was getting for free. It still gets you.
We missed it, you guys. Walmart craziness. Just kidding. It ain't like it used to be. Everyone's calm, cool, and collected right now. So, guys, we're on our next store, and we're at Target.
Okay,
so,
let's see what Target's talking about.
We really didn't go anywhere special, but we like to do this and get out of the house. When we and Chris were dating, we would do this when it was really fun, and like people was out here whiling, and now it's not as fun.
No.
But we're still enjoying ourselves, getting lots of deals. Literally so quiet in here.
Crickets.
Not having the best of the deals.
Jenna and I really want the new AirPod Maxes, especially because now they're USB-C instead of the old iPhone cords.
AirPod
so
Maxes?
We're literally at Best Buy now, and we're gonna drop a lot of money on these.
Oh, she said, okay.
Best Buy. Does anybody really still buy electronics at Best Buy? I don't think I've shopped at a Best Buy in a very, very long time.
Hey, we're about to drop some bags, and notice on the screen it says, making in-post decisions together.
I have to check out her other videos later.
Is there two left in that color? Okay. Well, if there's only one, then she's gonna get it. But no, I don't need them that bad.
She said, I don't need it that bad. We have to remember, y'all, these are first world problems. We're talking about headphones and saying, I don't need them that bad. To be honest, probably don't need them at all. I doubt this has to do with business. So
It's literally girl math that I just purchased these because I have like $300 into my account from a promo. So it's basically like, yeah, it's free. So
could it be Black Friday without girl math? I thought it was Black
How much are those headphones? $300?
Friday math, but here we are with the girl math again. Y'all know how I feel about the girl math. I would like to petition for everybody to retire the phrase girl math for 2025. Can y'all leave it in 2024, please?
I agree. My wife sometimes says girl math. And I'm like, girl math, yo, that shit ain't cute, bro. That shit ain't cute. Girl math is not cute. Don't give me no girl math. Because girl math always ended up costing boy math more money. Just leave the girl math here.
Thank you, Apple.
On Black Friday, I ain't get nothing. I just want to come see if the myth was true. Baby, it's quiet as a library in a rainforest when I say ain't nobody in here.
This is in Walmart, too, on Black Friday.
The person that agreed to go Black Friday shopping at 5 o'clock in the morning when it's like 40 degrees in Dallas, Texas, is not the man that you see recording this video. Because, oh my Lord, it's school. Yeah. I'm tired. My Lord, I don't know. You know, do you ever make plans like the night before or the week before, and then you're like, shit, I shouldn't have made those plans. is me. I should. Yeah, that's literally me this morning. It is freezing here in Dallas.
In Dallas, Texas? Yo, Dallas, Texas gets that cold? Does it get that cold in Dallas? I didn't think it got cold at all. I mean, then again, in Florida, man, like South Florida right now, it's a little brisk. I mean, I wouldn't say cold. I would say chilly. You know what I'm saying? Full Scale Resale can vouch for me on that one, right? I wouldn't say it's cold, right, Full Scale? I mean, I got 52. And it says it's going to go down to 48. But, you know, I mean, maybe that's probably cold for Florida. But for me, nah, we were out in shorts and T-shirts today, man. It was 58 degrees this morning, 60 degrees this morning.
I don't know the exact weather outside. It's cold. Oh. I mean, like ridiculously cold. And but I do miss the old school Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
Where you had to go right after Thanksgiving to make sure you got good deals. And then the fighting, the rushing, and all of that. That was some good times.
Looking back,
bro, that was crazy times, bro. Crazy times.
We have some good stories to tell, but y'all have to remember, people didn't have smartphones back then. Now everybody records everything. Do you think that the people that were fighting in the stores back then would have got away? They're not getting away with it today. Everybody's going to record them. They're going to go viral. And they're going to be like, oh, was that you over at the Best Buy fighting over those headphones? It's not going to go down the same. Back then, people didn't have these phones everywhere. You do that today, you're going to go to jail.
But nowadays...
Yo, you do that today, you're going to go to jail, man. You trampling grandma, we got you caught.
Something like that.
It's crazy to me that now Black Friday is all online and it's what, maybe like 10% off of a product that's been the same price for a week.
Yeah, it's trash.
I think of Black Friday. I think about the fact that I worked it when I was 16 years old. I had to be at the mall at 6 in the morning for my shift, meaning I had to leave at 5 in the morning. And it was so early. I remember that buses were not running that early in my suburb. And the only way I got to my shift was because my older coworker was nice enough to drive me. It was...
Bro. Can we mute her for a second? Jesus.
Mandatory in our contracts that we had to work from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. A 14-hour day. I think we got 1/2 an hour break, if that, during the day.
That shit should be against the law, bro. If you work 9+ hours, you need to be to have an unpaid hour-log break.
The first line of command when the gates went up to my retail store, we sold purses and leather shit. At 7 in the morning, we opened. I got charged immediately by a family of like 4 girls. Literally knocked me to the side immediately. Halfway through the day, when I was putting purses back on the floor, a woman literally came up to me and pulled them out of my hands and pulled half my arm with her. That's what I think of when I think of Black Friday.
Yeah.
Now that I'm grown and I got Black Friday money, where the deals at? Where are the deals? Black Friday is not like it used to be. Take me back to 2015, please.
Oh. He said, now I got Black Friday deal money.
What is this? I see 25% off Nike fleece hoodies. 25% off. Don't piss me off. The hoodie is still $45 after the discount. Yeah. This is not Black Friday. And then
That's so true. That's so true.
Friday is like 6 months longer. I've been getting Black Friday emails since May. Yeah. Please, take me back. I want to go to...
He said Black Friday deals are like 6 months long now. I've been getting Black Friday deals since May.
Walmart, Thanksgiving Day, 6 p.m. and I want to push somebody for that PS5.
Why do y'all want to incite violence in the community?
I want to, shoulder somebody for that PS5. All this 25% off, 30% off. These are regular ass deals y'all have year round. Don't. Give me that 80% off, that 95% off.
I don't think 95 was ever going to happen unless they got defects.
80% off,
that we didn't
probably.
have a Black Friday this year.
Yo, I thought in the background...
I'm bummed because I never got to participate.
Oh.
I never did the go in at night, run around the, grab your shit. I kind of want to do it now. I feel like as an American, that's a rite of passage.
It's not going to ever be like it used to be. Y'all got too much phones, and somebody going to go to jail. They going to go viral.
A full-grown woman taking a doll out of a child's room?
Yo, Black Friday was ruthless. It was ruthless times. It really was.
Only way Black Friday is ever going to go back to what it used to be, in my opinion, is if we ever get rid of all the cell phones that everybody is walking around doing this with nowadays. Because y'all even tell me, y'all will be walking around elbowing people in the eye, knowing that somebody right beside you like this. The energy is not coming back. It's just something we're going to have to just tell the younger people about, and it's going to...
Because everybody's going to be afraid they'd be recorded, or if they weren't afraid they were going to be recorded, they'd always have the, I don't know. Yeah. The energy probably definitely wouldn't be the same.
Have to be what it's going to be. We don't even got a lot of footage of what it used to be because, like I said, that was in the time of the Nokia phones and stuff like that when it was really going down in the stores.
And also, too, this year, do you know how much anger you can get out?
Girl, really?
I'm not
Yo, see,
condoning violence. I'm just saying.
Some of y'all just want to swing on somebody so bad. What has 2024 done to some of y'all?
I'm just saying, if somebody look like you can just punch them and then
Damn.
No.
Clearly, I need to fight somebody. Clearly, I just need to fight somebody.
She need to go to a boxing ring or something.
Like in a controlled environment where I'm not going to go to jail.
Boxing ring. She needs to go to therapy. You mean you want to punch somebody? Get out of here.
I don't want to go to jail.
Control.
I should probably do boxing.
Promise you, I've never seen this whole video.
I just want to punch somebody in the face. This is what this is about. But also, what the Black Friday? I have a camera that I'm trying to buy, sit in my cart, and you want to give me $100 off? No, where's 50%?
$100 off might not be bad depending on how much the camera is.
I want a half off vlogging camera.
I feel you though, but
Yeah. What do you get off though? A cyber shot? $100 off a cyber shot camera?
Might not be bad.
You call this a capitalistic country? I think not. I think it's not.
Yeah, they are capitalizing. They're capitalizing because these prices aren't really a sale. It's not capitalistic for the consumer. We have to pay. We have to know our role here. When you're buying stuff, this ain't where you're not capitalizing, and that's why people are saying Black Friday is a scam.
Black Friday week, Cyber Week, the deals aren't even good. Everything is so overpriced that the deals they have now are still overpriced.
Right.
I miss when Black Friday used to mean waiting in line outside
That's
the
what I was
store
saying,
so that
too.
you could get elbowed in the face by a middle-aged white woman for a DVD that was $1.
Is anyone else just really disappointed with Black Friday anymore? Not only are the sales and the deals not what they used to be, the quality of the material being sold is not near as good as the quality 10 to 15 years ago.
Everybody want to squabble up.
Those were the days.
With how crazy it's been for these last few days, I asked you all, what did you think about Black Friday this year?
Let's see. What did you think about Black Friday this year? Amazing deals. It was trash. Saved a little money. Didn't even bother this year.
Only 3% of y'all, 3% said amazing deals, saved so much. 19% said it was trash, horrible deals. 21% said saved a little money on sales, I think. And 57% said didn't even bother this year. Y'all were sleeping.
For real.
I actually commend you if you were able to save money. Put something aside for your future, put something aside for yourself, and then just don't be going out giving all these companies money, making them more rich. Because where was the sales at in the first place? Where is the 75? Where is the 85? Where's the real sales? Do you think that people have better deals on Cyber Monday, or do you think those deals are going to be trash too? We have to start making better decisions today.
Hey, shout out Social Simone, man. I enjoyed that video. We're going to give you a like right there. We subscribe, put on all notifications. That was actually a good video. I appreciated that one. Top 15 deals. Let's see what this dude's saying.
Compiling a list of all the best deals at my favorite retailers, and today I'm going to show you the top 15 items to buy at walmart.com. So let's start with an air fryer. This is really interesting because
all right, not a good deal. $78.99. That's just not a good deal.
this glass air fryer has been...
Let's see what else he says.
I was excited to get my hands on this stand mixer because it's $206 off, only $93. But once my hands did...
So that's actually not a bad deal. The only problem is it's an... You have to understand, this is we'll call it a stupid brand, right? When you first look at this, you think it might be a KitchenAid or Cuisinart, right? But if you look, it's an Ailsum. What the fuck is an Ailsum? That's why it's $100, because they paid probably $15 to $20 to get this in China, because it's an Ailsum. You understand? Yeah.
Because it's $206 off, only $93. But once my hand...
Let's see what the next
The
one is.
immersion hand blender, also called the boat motor, if you're an Emerald. That's a new one. I've never seen that before.
That's a good deal. These things are awesome. But again, look at the name. Vavsi immersion hand blender. Another thing from China. Third-party, private label, Chinese bullshit.
$20 off of the black one.
Now that's a good deal. $20 off, okay? $20 off. Here's the thing. This Ninja Creamies is hard to even come by. So even if you could find that at full price, that's probably a good deal. $20 off is trash, but what are you going to do? If you can even find that, I heard you should pick it up if you're into that.
So cheapo. This is a KitchenAid hand mixer, and longtime Flavor City fans will remember I had this exact red one for...
Wow, this guy got 7.65 million subscribers. Wow. Wow. Good for you, dude. I don't think a lot of these deals are worth it, but good for you.
For many, many years back in Chicago until we upgraded recently to the pink Barbie mixer that we use now.
So I'll show you guys right here.
$15 off for a
7.65 million.
legit high quality hand mixer is really nice. The beaters come out very easily, and bonus points, the cord locks in either position to the left or right, meaning when you're mixing stuff in a bowl.
That's actually kind of handy though, to have the cord do that. That's actually pretty handy.
It doesn't jangle around and get in your way. For $35, I would scoop it for sure. Personal/portable blender.
See, again, Vavcy. What is Vavcy? But this is a dope product. This is going to be a personal blender. See that little that black cover on the side there? When you blend it, you put that on the top and you can drink it straight from this, like a cup. Look at my man's stove over there. That's a Viking. Is that a Viking stove? That thing's boss.
Blenders have been all the rage the last couple years, and I totally get it. Well, there's one on sale here for $25. And while I like the fact that it's lightweight and very compact, when I squeeze the actual carafe, it's made of a slightly cheaper plastic. Whereas if I look at my NutriBullet that I get from Costco.
Let's see. Yeah, he's a healthy freak. Does a lot of videos, what to buy and what not to. Interesting. I wonder if he does the influencer program. Fees are a lot less. Oh, he's talking about FBM.
Costco, it's a very high quality plastic. And while it is heavier and maybe not as portable, this one definitely is on the portable side. I would recommend washing this plastic carafe.
So he definitely does the influencer program. Because see that electrolyte drink mix? That's on the program, I think.
Hand wash, not in a high heat dishwasher, but for $25 if you're looking for something on the go.
Bro, $25 for a personal blender? I'll take a private label Chinese brand, bro. And when I say Chinese, I mean like, because it's probably manufactured in China, like a private label.
Or something to put your Flav City protein smoothie in. It's actually a very solid deal. This is a deal. A 30-piece glass food storage container. And
so again, this isn't a brand like, what's that brand called? Pyrex? This is called Anchor Hawking.
Baking dish set for $20, and it's a great brand. Anchor Hawking is fantastic. You get 5 1.
Oh, he says Anchor Hawking is fantastic. I've actually never heard of that brand, but I'm not. I guess I wouldn't be looking for it either. So,
cup containers, 3 2-cup containers, all with. It's a glass.
Let's see, electric kettle, $25.99.
Kettle. Make coffee at home. Over the years, I've taught things that you. It has plastic, and I don't really very, very quality. For $16, this is the one you probably want. Check this deal out. For $18, you get a 40 fluid ounce stainless steel insulated water bottle with 3 different lids,
speed it up a
2
little
straws,
bit, right?
and a cleaning brush. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Why do we love this? Well, that's a lot of bang for your buck. But it's non-toxic stainless or stainless steel. This is a 7-piece set, which technically it's a 14-piece set because there's 7 bowls.
That's actually not bad, man. Stainless steel set for $22.99 if you need mixing bowls. Stainless steel, that's actually a good set. But look, looks like they're all out of stock.
Bowls and 7 lids, and they're all. I've been seeing a lot of these.
Oh, this dude, I almost actually ordered this from the TikTok shop. Watch what this does. We'll actually watch this one. This is a good one.
Ember cups lately. I think they're getting quite popular. Recently, Costco had it, and now Walmart has a restored Ember cup for.
It's $65. You could get something similar to this on the TikTok shop.
For $45. It's $20 off. If you like to keep your coffee or your tea or whatever warm all day, this is sweet. If it stays on the coaster, the charging coaster, it stays warm between 120 and 145 degrees Fahrenheit. But if you take it on the road or upstairs, the battery life is for an hour and a half. It actually feels very solid. It feels very hefty. There's no plastic on the inside, so you don't have to worry about toxins.
I'm not gonna lie, I need something like that really bad, man. I am constantly reheating my coffee all the time. Constantly reheating it.
This is a really solid deal for something I've heard people love. To get it for $45 would be a fantastic deal. I think everyone should have a vacuum seal machine. I'm really big on them for food preservation.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually thinking about buying a food vacuuming machine. Just because we buy a lot of chicken, and the chicken breasts come in like these giant packs, and there's no way even me, my wife, and 2 kids are eating all that chicken in one sitting. So I'd like to take them and vacuum seal them. So you can keep them separate. So you take out a chicken breast and boom, you know what I mean? You cook it, whatever.
Preventing frostbite on my expensive steaks. I live in South Florida, so if I put flour and nuts in my pan.
Oh, South Florida. Okay, all right.
Pantry, the humidity makes them go bad quickly. Well, the one I got was $54. That's out of stock right now. But Style 2 is $59.99. It comes with the machine. It comes with bags, a roll of bags. It also has the attachment to suck air out of a wet moisture or a container, which is really nice too. And it has a convenient cutter on the top also. I will say it did not feel as high quality as the Food Saver brand that I have, which is currently on sale also at Costco. But for $59.99, it seems like a very good deal. There's no way this glass mixing bowl set was originally $100. Like I said earlier.
Yeah, see, this is when people set their prices, I feel like $100 for these mixing bowls, bro. Like what?
I think they like to mark prices up pre-Black Friday, so the discounts look massive. And
100% they do.
we proved it, right? We found this exact same mixing bowl set on Temu for $30, right? Which is way less than $100. But to be fair, it's even cheaper. Here, it's $21.49.
People be shopping at Temu, man. Don't get it twisted. People shop at Temu and they're reselling on Walmart.com. There's a big thing about that. And they're doing the same thing to Amazon, too.
For a 4-pack glass mixing bowl set. What did I say earlier?
They're using Temu as a distributor.
We don't like plastic, so we have the stainless steel option, or I actually really love glass.
What up, Ryan? Ryan resells Infinity in the building.
It's really sturdy when I'm making my cooking videos. It's easy for you guys to see through them. 4 pieces with the corresponding lid. $21.49 is the lowest you're going to find. And that, my friends, just about does it for the top 15 things.
All right. There's a couple good things in there. Let's see what this guy says.
In Fantavision, and here we are with Walmart's 2024
Speed your ass up.
Black Friday. I'm hoping we get some better deals because so far Best Buy and Target have been absolute crap, especially Best Buy. Like Best Buy was unfathomably bad. If you want to see how bad it is, go check out my other video because it's unbelievable. You have to see how bad it is. All right, so let's dive into Walmart. Hopefully, the savior of Black Friday. I never thought I'd see.
No way.
Today where Walmart has the best prices on Black Friday. Normally they've got a couple things, Best Buy takes over the other, and Target is normally not amazing. But this year, it is all hinging on Walmart and Amazon to bring it home. So let's see. Here we go. Let's start with just these are the biggest deals they want to show off. These are the things that
now look at this. Ready? Look at this. Right here. Black Friday. $179.90. $179.90. Do you guys remember how much that was on the website? $179.90. You guys don't remember what that looked like? $179.90. Okay, look. Ready? Where is it? Where's the... Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Holiday savings. It said $179.90 on Black Friday, right? Right? Is this just going to be for stocking stuffers? No. Where do we see... Hold on. Hold up. Right here. Look. It's not Black Friday. It's not Black Friday. Why is it $149.99? But on Black Friday, it's $179.90. This video came out 10 days ago. So this is even before Black Friday. And it says $149.99 on November 25th. Oh, I thought he was on Black Friday.
Think are going to bring people in. What do we have here? First thing on this...
But it does say Black Friday deals, November 25th. I don't know.
Is a Hot Wheels set, which is a very interesting choice. I'm guessing because it's toys, it's Christmas time, they think they'll sell a bunch of these. It's a car wash thing. None of you care. It's fine. We've got the trampoline for kids. We've got a restored Apple MacBook Air from God knows what year. We've got an $18... What is it? Go back to Best Buy. Apparently go to Best Buy for that. $2, maybe $1.
All right, he's just doing everything that we've already done. Check this out. This is how this was Black Friday 14 years ago. 14 years ago. Black Friday shoppers flood into Super Target at 4 a.m. in Midvale, Utah. This is how Black Friday used to be. Let's take a watch. All right, let's get some.
This gonna be enough cards? Maybe.
Bro, look at how many carts they have. Okay, these people are getting ready to go inside. Well, look how many carts are down the aisle. And he's asked, do you think you'll have enough carts?
There's gonna be enough carts? Maybe.
Look at that, bro.
Baby sells 14, here we go.
Bro, you ready? Watch this. All it takes is one person to start running. Look how calm they started. Watch how calm they start. And all it takes is one person to start running in. And then watch how it dominoes. Everybody just starts rushing in now, right? At this point, right? Everybody's getting that severe FOMO. Look at this. This crowd isn't even that bad, bro. Look at everybody just running in. Look at these people. Look crazy, bro. Crazy, bro.
We have no money. No. We have so many barbecues. Oh, I got this.
Look at this. TVs, big sell. Remember Westinghouse? Westinghouse, I remember that brand. I don't think that brand's around anymore. The W. Yo, Ryan, I'd probably be arrested too, man. I don't even know. Bro. I don't even like people coming near me. Imagine bumping me all the time. Oh, God. It would be good content, though.
This is crazy.
We got the double screen, we got the single screens down there, and we do have a single screen right there. Just tell him. I just got hit in the face with a bag.
She said, hi. You know, I just got hit in the face with a bag. Yeah. Oh, my God. Cool pics. Look at that. The Pyrex.
It's a wave fit. We have them in the back corner.
I wonder how much they will cost. Wait, maybe they'll show the price.
Line up over here if you want a Wii Fit.
We Fit. Line over here if you want a Wii Fit. Look at this.
Wii.
Yeah. $20. Yeah.
Bro,
and then I got the last pick made. Good
unbelievable.
job. Yeah. We really don't.
And that crowd wasn't that bad. Look at this crowd. Okay, watch this. You ready for this? Black Friday fight erupts at Texas Walmart store in the U.S. This was 11 years ago. 11 years ago. All right, let's see. This is Black Friday in America.
If you think shopping in the sale is bad, you should see Black Friday in the States. At this Walmart,
Unhinged, no security, no nothing, bro. They just opened the doors and said, come on in, without thinking that there would be some kind of chaos with hundreds of people.
in Fort Worth, Texas, hunting for bargains soon descended into violence.
See, the reason why Black Friday worked is because you wanted to get deals, but you also didn't want to see somebody next to you get a better deal than you. So if everybody's picking up shit, everybody's grabbing stuff, you're going to go and grab stuff, right? You got FOMO, fear of missing out.
As fights between shoppers erupted in the aisles, bystanders took pictures and videos. At one point, a security guard can be heard yelling to customers to get back. Black Friday is the biggest American shopping day of the year.
Used to be. But then again, this was 11 years ago.
held on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Like, imagine that. Imagine they named Black Friday right after Thanksgiving. Hey, we're going to be thankful. Give thanks for what we have. And then Friday, we're going to be a gluttonous pig. We're just going to run wild.
Pushing and shoving aside, Walmart reported record-breaking sales.
Now, with the whole pandemic over, imagine if Walmart, Target, they grew a set and said, you know what? We're going to do Black Friday like we used to. Let's get a bunch of cop details down here. We're going to open the doors at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m., whenever they open it, right? To let everybody come in. It's going to be like the purge. We're going to have shoppers purge. You know, it's definitely a crazy thing. Let's we'll look at a Twitter feed in a minute. Let me see this so I don't have to see the hyena on the front page. Oh God. Let me all right, we'll keep it there. We'll look at the Twitter, we'll look at the X feed in a minute. I want to see what resellers are doing. Let's just type in resellers. Hot items selling now, 3 months ago. I need something current. Pros and cons of reselling in 2025, 1 month ago. See, what people, oh, who's this? Who's this guy? Oh, is that us? Oh my God, look at that, huh? Jeez, such good, amazing quality. I love how people put a month ago, pros and cons of reselling in 2025. This was probably a 2024 video, and you rebranded it to 2025. A lot of people do that. Dyson reselling a month ago? Dyson reselling. What? You guys watching any resellers? I don't really watch many resellers on YouTube. I'll catch people on like TikTok, and I'll catch people on what do you call it? I don't watch many resellers on YouTube. Resellers are flipping the script on Goodwill. I actually watched that one, you can see. When in Miami. Bro, hey, take it easy. Hey, shout out Flossie Carter. Somebody mentioned Amazon Trapper. Let's see what this kid's about, bro. Let's see what this kid's about. I wasn't supposed to be here. That sounds like a depressing thing. I'm not into it. Sending out 100+ orders, Amazon FBM. Why you should stop listening to everybody. How to get ungated, Amazon FBA. All right, let's see what his advice is. How to 2x your money in 5 minutes. I watched a couple of his other videos. How to 2 times your money in 5 minutes, Amazon FBA $100 challenge. See, the only video you'll ever need on Amazon FBA FBM. Okay, let's try out. Let's try this out. Let's see what he's doing.
What's up, guys? If you didn't know, I did over 100,000 my first 4 months selling on Amazon. I'm gonna show you the most important step that me and thousands of other Amazon sellers did to create a successful and profitable side hustle in 2024.
I can't stand the music, bro. Not a fan.
So as you can see, if you look around, we got leaves on the ground. The trees are starting to change color.
And yes, I have to speed up these videos. Number one, it saves you from a copyright strike. And number two, it just helps the video move along a little quicker.
Today is October 9th. It's officially Q4. If there was any time to start selling on Amazon, it would literally be right now. It's the best time of the year.
So when I watched some of his videos, I actually liked him too. Not a fan of the music and the whole thing, but some of the shit he says though, I mean, I don't want to call it out because I don't want to seem like, you know, whatever. But some of the shit he says is off. It's a little off. If he says anything, I'll see if I can catch it. But look, I'm not a know-it-all. It's just some of the things he said is not correct.
Let's talk a little bit about what ungating is and how you can do it. Being gated essentially means that you are not authorized to sell a particular brand on Amazon, and everyone's account starts out this way. A lot of people get to this step, they get frustrated, they get confused.
First of all, there's a lot of wind. A lot of wind.
and then they quit. But don't worry, I'm gonna show you this exact method that me and thousands of other Amazon sellers have used to get past this.
See how he's talking right now? But don't worry, I'm gonna show. Like, it's very whiteboard. It's very whiteboard. And I can't gravitate towards that.
And start making money on Amazon. Getting ungated is way easier than people think, and I'm going to show you my favorite website that I've used to get ungated for pretty much everything, along with a few others, and then walk you through exactly how to do it. So my favorite website for getting ungated is Target, mainly because it has...
Yeah, people have been talking about Target, and you can use Target invoices when you order through Target.com. People have been telling me that for a while now. I've actually never used the Target invoice. I've used a selfie, but I've never used it.
Wake up!
Yo, shout out to the selfie gang. Shout out if you've used the selfie to get ungated.
has no minimum order quantity, and also if you don't plan on selling the products that you buy to ungate, you could also...
See, that's not true. Target does have a minimum quantity on some products. There are some products that do have minimum. They do have a minimum, not minimum, maximum. What do you say? They don't have a minimum, so you can order 1, 2, but you need to order 10 anyways.
Always go to your nearest Target, return them, get your money back, and save some money that way. So let's go to Target.com. I'm on Google. We'll search up Target. What up, guys? If you're finding this video useful, go ahead and click the link on my bio. I'm going to...
Yeah, we don't self-promote that shit.
That's your Amazon information. Just has to be a Target account. It's also important to know that certain categories, right, you won't be able to ungate from Target. For example, clothing brands, you know, like Nike, Adidas, things like that are not going to be on Target. So you can only really use Target for things that are sold on Target. My recommendation...
Well, I mean... Okay.
For everyone watching this video is that you start with the grocery category. You can ungate the whole category with one invoice. There's no returns on any grocery items, and the barrier of entry is significantly smaller compared to something like apparel or electronics. For example, you can buy a box of tea for $2, sell it on Amazon for $10, or you can buy a box of sneakers for $60 and sell it for $100. You know, way less risk, smaller amount of money that you have to spend up front to get the sales, and every single store that you go into is going to have grocery products. So let's pull up exact products that you can use from Target to ungate the grocery category right here. For one, you can use Goldfish crackers. The brand for this is Pepperidge Farm. So essentially you can use any of these products right here. For the sake of this video, we'll just use this one. And then what we want to do, just to confirm, we want to make sure that this product is sold on Amazon. So we'll copy that title, we'll go to Amazon.com, and we're going to search this right here and see what comes up. Cool, so this is the exact same product from Target. Family size, we want the 10 ounce, which is right here. So this product you can use to ungate the grocery category. I'll show you a couple more.
Let me see, what else we got? Haribo, he's talking about this.
This same method that I'm showing you guys for grocery is going to work for any brand. The only difference is going to be the website that you use to ungate it, right? So for example, I'm doing grocery, I'm using Target. If you were trying to ungate an apparel brand, you can use a website like soccer.com or ASOS. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're just going to do grocery. It's the easiest one. We're going to add it to our cart, view and checkout. Now, the most important thing in all of this is going to be when you are choosing your checkout, right? You want to make sure it's shipping because that's how you're going to be able to get the invoice. Another thing that's super important, the name that you're putting for the checkout has to be your Amazon store name. So don't put your government name, don't put your nickname, don't put the name that your friends call you in your group chat. You're going to put your Amazon store name.
So that's a good catch because a lot of people will order from what he's doing and they'll order from distributors and they're not thinking, and they'll put their name. You know, you're ordering from Target, I'm going to put my name. You know what I mean? Richie Hustles, boom, boom, right? You get the invoice, you send it to Amazon, you realize, oh shit, they declined it. Why did they decline it? That's an invoice. The invoice didn't work. No, you forgot that you had to put your company name because it has to match the name that Amazon has on file. You forgot that. So do not forget that. It's a good point that he brought up.
Because that's how they're going to verify it to your Amazon account. The only other thing that you need to know is that you have to match the same address that's on your Amazon account when you check out on Target. So after you order these things, when Target ships your products, they're going to send an invoice to your Target account. From there, you would sign in, go to your order history, click on the product, save it as a PDF, right? And then from there, you would just go into your Amazon seller account.
Now, I can't verify if Target invoices work or not. I've been told by multiple people that they do, but I've actually not did it myself.
Type in the name of the product. So in this case, you know, if you were using the gummy bears, it would just, you know, in your seller account, paste it in there.
All right, let's see what else he's got real quick. Let's see. How to 2x your money in 5 minutes. Let's look at this. Cause this one.
$100 challenge, Ollie's edition. You already know I love Ollie's, but today we're going to show you how much money you can make with $100. Let's get it. Absolutely no label.
And shout out to Ollie's, man. I really enjoy, going to Ollie's, but.
This shit is trash. It's just no motion on that. Amazon is on that. Got that shit selling for $15.
Although it has been harder to find products in Ollie's, to be honest with you.
What up, Trevor?
All right, we're just gonna keep it moving because we don't promote anybody's Discord or course.
These little kids are gonna get some trash Christmas presents this week.
What is that?
What the fuck is this? 30
I've actually never
bills?
seen that OMG thing. What is that?
Got some shit on it.
Maybe I have seen that in Ollie's and I don't remember. But even he knows, man. He like Ollie's. Last time we went, man, Ollie's had some trash ass prices, bro. They really did. They really did.
Shit been in here for months.
Some of the good items I like. The sauce is the beauty items. How is that? This is what you do, man. This is exactly what it looks like. You go into a store, you can't find shit until you find the one product that you're looking for.
Attention, Ollie, shut up the fancy store.
Yo, I can't wait for Ollie's Army Day, man. I definitely keep my eyes open for that. I didn't go last year, and I didn't go early this year. I think they had another one in the springtime, but I'm definitely gonna go to the next one.
They have a 6-pack of this going for $24, but it don't have that many reviews. Because if it has like one review, that means that it don't have that much motion. It don't have enough motion to sell.
Well, see, that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. Sometimes if it only has one review, listen, I've been selling on Amazon. Ready? For 6 years. I've sold millions of dollars worth of product, plural, with an S. Okay? 1 year alone, I sold $1.67 million, almost $2 million of product 1 year. I don't even have 300 reviews under my account. I don't. So it doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't have motion, because you can't say because it only has one review that it's not selling, right? You'd have to leave that up to the keepograph. And I don't know if maybe he looked at the keepograph off camera and made that comment. I don't know. But the only way do not judge a product's velocity, or as he says, motion, simply by the product review. Open up Keepa, don't be fucking lazy, and get the graph. Get the facts.
Sales rank's probably high, probably has low sales. Chocolate mint. Sounds trash.
I think this kid's in Philly, man. If he ever comes to Florida, I'd love to hit him up and do sourcing with him. I'd love to try to do some content with this kid, because I like the vibe, man. I don't know if he's a new seller or not, but he's got a new channel, right? 3.71 subscribers, 3.71K subscribers. I like the vibes. But sometimes a little extra, a little much. But I'd like to do some content with this kid.
This listing is fucking cracked out. Of course, they're not accepting applications.
Bro, you got Club Ollie's in the background. You hear how Club Ollie's is, bro?
$8 buy cost, $36 sale price, $16 profit, 200%.
Yes, definitely can sell when. I feel like that was directed at me, bro. You looked right at me. What? He's in New Jersey. I thought he was in Philly. What are you talking about, Ryan?
But you're restricted. I can't say it. Peppermint stick. Not problem.
I like the way he's. Oh, we forgot to speed up the video. I like the way he's setting up this video. He's setting up this video like a content creator. He's showing that, hey, I'm not finding anything, right? So that way you watch to see if he finds something. And then he's going to find something. Ready? Wait, Ryan says you. What are you talking about, Ryan? What are you talking about? Well, whatever you think I said directed at you, saying, look at the keeper. Oh, why? Because you didn't look at the keeper for the spray and shit? Oh, shit. It wasn't directed towards you, but yeah. You know, you always got to look at keeper, bro. Always got to look at keeper. I forgot about that.
Why not saying this?
I like the speed up feature.
2-pack of these for $26, $8. Selling 3 times a month. Oh, he said these were actually selling.
How much time's left? This is only a 5-minute video? Okay. Oh, he said how to 2x your money in 5 minutes, but he's definitely been in the store longer than 5 minutes, but the video is 5 minutes. He's pretty slick. Pretty slick with the title there.
Yeah, this is a cook. $6.79 is the price. So how many can I get? 14. $130 profit. Fuck you mean?
Wait. Let's go back. I wasn't paying attention.
14. 6. Yeah, this is a cook. $6.79 is the price. So how many can I get? 14. $130 profit. Fuck you mean? All right, $100 challenge.
Well, what's the rank though?
I didn't do much talking today.
So it could be that could be. Wait a minute. Hold on. What did I just miss? Hold on. What the fuck? What did I just miss?
Yeah, can you sell peppermint stick? Not profitable. Why not selling this? Selling one time a month. 2-pack of these for $26, $8. Selling 3 times a month. Oh, he said these were actually selling. Yeah, this is a cook. $6.79 is the price. So how many can I get?
$6.79 is the price. You said.
14. $130 profit. Fuck you mean? All right, $100 challenge. This is gonna be done.
Wait, what?
I didn't do much talking today. But
Can
it's
you
cool
show
'cause
us?
You guys get the idea.
Bro, so this is the one thing I hate about what resellers do. And he does it in some videos. Some videos he shows you like the Amazon, right? Like show us like the numbers. Why is it 130 profit? What rank is it? Are you really buying it? Is it worth buying it? Is it $130 profit, but it's ranked 12 million? I hope he shows the numbers.
$100 challenge. I'm getting these.
And that's heavy shit too.
For $6.79, selling them for $26.
So $6.79 selling for $26.
More than doubling my money.
But are you?
Nothing else to talk about. Nothing left to talk about.
Bro, let me see if hold on. Let me see if I can get.
Nothing else to talk about. Nothing left to talk about.
I'm gonna see if I can scan that barcode right there. Let me see if I can scan this shit, bro. This is what I do sometimes. You know what I mean? Can we scan it? Oh, it's not coming up. It's kind of a fuzzy barcode. And I can't get jocked. That's what it is. Got it right here. No, that's not it. That's not it. What is he pulling up? What the fuck is that, bro? What product? He didn't tell us the product, the name of the product. He didn't tell us what the fuck he's buying. Nothing, bro. right there. What's that say? Coffee Mate Snickers. That's what it is. Let's see. Coffee Mate Snickers. Coffee Mate Snickers. So, Coffee Mate Snickers liquid concentrate 1.5 liter pump bottle. Do these have pumps on it? No, right? This is just a regular. Is this? Let me see now. Oh, they are pumps.
10, 12, 14.
All right, they do have pumps on it. Hold on, let's see. 2. All right, so you could sell one for $34.99. $34.99. That's really high, bro. Damn. Ranked 21,100 in grocery. That might be kind of high, bro. Because I think anything outside of 10,000 is high. Let me check it through SellerAmp because you got to do the research, bro. Listen, I hope this is a winner for him, and I hope he wins with it. But let's just go into some detail where he didn't go into detail. 21K still 1%, sells 50 plus a month. I mean, I'm buying those. I'm buying all those. Yeah, I'm buying all those. The weird thing is that the one goes for $34.99, but you can get a two pack for $36.74. But even at 36, he's buying them for $6 something each, so maybe $13 for two. That's still $8 profit. And it's ranked 263 for the 2-pack. So you were going to move that like crazy. You'll definitely move that. And then the single ones, you might have to wait a little longer, but I'd probably send them in single. So maybe this is a good deal.
Let's run the numbers really quick one more time. $6.79 buy cost. I can get 14 units for $95. They are selling for $26 each. After all shipping and fees, I make $9.30 off every sale. So my total cost is $95. The total sale price for selling all of them will be $363.86, and I'll profit $130. Double my money real quick in 5 minutes. More than double my money.
Hey,
man. Would defeat the purpose of this video. Oh shit.
That's a good buy. That's a good buy, but yo, I wish you could explain it better, man. If you want to tell people about, teach people, you kind of gotta can't leave them in the dark like that. I mean, luckily I know what the fuck to do, and I could creep up in the video and be like, yo, what is that, bro? We find out your product. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to share it, but we found it. And he walked out of the store, so we actually bought it. So good for him. Good for him. Let's see. Kicked out of Ollie's. Let me see what this is, because we got kicked out of Walmart.
Well, if you don't,
we got kicked out of Walmart, so it's only right that we maybe watch somebody else get kicked out. Let me put the playback speed at 1.25. Let me see here. All right, let's see what happens.
don't want us to spend money here, that's fine.
We want you to spend money. I'm curious why you're videoing.
I just told you I have a YouTube channel where I shop across the country.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We rolling?
Sir.
All right, y'all. Back at Ollie's. Brand new sourcing video. Got the fresh detail on the whip. Shout out my boy Fresh Touch. Shout out my man Keem coming through, getting me right. I had some bird shit on there from the last video. He cleaned it off for me. But we're back at Ollie's. We're in South Jersey. From here, I think we'll go to Delaware. But you already know how we do it. Let's go inside, see what we can find, see what we can teach you guys. Day in the trap.
Teach you guys. So let's see if he's going to break down numbers and break down anything else.
At volume, I don't know. I'm losing count. Let's go. What up, trappers? If you're interested in learning how my team and I can help you start in.
Nope. I don't promote that shit.
I need one of these to carry my packages around. $100 though, it's kind of nuts. Apple butter. Yo, you think your rep at Instagram can help me get unbanned from fucking going live? I can't go live. I was supposed to be able to go live June 1st and it's still not letting me go live. Now it's saying July 2nd.
guys, can I help you?
No.
No, you recording?
Yeah.
You got permission to record?
Yeah, we're allowed to in the state of New Jersey.
So I love when people say, "Do you have permission to record?" Like, yo, you don't fucking need permission to record. It is lawful to record in any public or private business open to the public. You can record any fucking way you want. There is no, there's no, oh, respect my privacy, it's illegal to record. No, I can record anywhere in any business that I want to. It is not against the law. I hate when people are like, do you have permission to record? I don't fucking need permission to record.
We do this in every store.
Okay.
Thank you. 420. Not a busser.
They're in Aldi's too, huh?
Say, can I
Not
help you?
Aldi, Ollie's.
No. No, you can't. So, in the Ollie's, trying to find some winning products. Gonna try and scan for some multiple.
And you always get that Karen that comes over, and the first thing out of a Karen's mouth is always going to be, "Hi, can I help you with something?" Like, yeah, you can help me. Fuck out of my face. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can help me with.
Multi-pack. I'm using the Amazon app where you would buy stuff from to try and see if I can find a 2-pack of these, which I did. $16.
See, he's shooting numbers. But show us what you're looking at, son.
Oh, 7,000 rank. Shawty wanted no smoke when I put out the facts. She wanted no smoke when I put out the facts. Okay, yeah, you got it. I want no smoke with you, buddy. Oh, whorehound. What the fuck? Scanning for multi.
So you know what happened, right? You know what happened, right? She went to go tell a manager.
Packs. Whorehound.
Can I see your IDs?
For what?
Because I want to see your IDs.
For what?
Because my district manager wants to see you.
Did she just say, "I want to see your ID"? What in the fuck are we talking about here, bro?
Wake up! Where you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Not from New Jersey, but are you what company? Any company? Yourself? Self?
Yes, myself.
Okay. Do you have your ID?
Why is he video?
Because I have a YouTube channel that we film for shopping. We do this in stores across the country. I've never had this much trouble.
I always get an update before we have somebody come in.
Well, if you don't want us to spend money here, that's fine.
Now, check this out, right? First of all, you don't need an update. Again, you can film in anywhere. Anywhere. You don't need permission.
We want you to spend money. I'm curious why you're videoing.
I just told you I have a YouTube channel where I shop across the country.
All right, enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Brent, we'll check that out next for sure.
Damn, like, want to know why you're videoing. What I'm gonna do? Like, what I'm gonna do? Ah, man, it's a full-time job, like, keeping your patience with these people, bro. She called her manager. Not in these walls. Cinnamon candy 3-pack, $150 in the store. 3-pack going for $15. Offer count going down. Good sales. Got a winner. This is not a variation and it sells 358 times a month. That's what we want to see. So we'll take these cinnamons, but they're sold in a 3-pack.
See, the only thing, I mean, again,
that looks good. Believe in your data, because if you don't.
Again, he's talking about data and all that stuff, but he's not showing anything, man. He's not showing anything.
The fancy stores. On March 3rd. Bitch. Can't sell this. Yeah, if they really want to act up, in this Ollie's, I let them know they got some expired shit on the shelf and they need to worry about that. They worried about me. Hello? You gotta check your dates, bro, because I just almost bought all of these and this shit been expired for 3 months. Oh, this expired April, but these expired in March. They worried about me in the store filming when they need to be worried about selling shit that will make your hair fall out. Queen V. This, bro, you know what this is for? Weird shit. You know, we at the second Ollie's. Couple things that I'm keeping an eye. Who knows? A bunch. This shit is.
Let's check out the video that Brent said. Grocery outlet. Grocery outlet. Tried to kick. Where someone tried to kick him out. I don't think it's coming up. See, he's got the guru vibe to it. You know what I mean? And that's the one thing I don't like about it. He's got like a guru vibe. Oh, right here, they tried to kick us out. It looks like I watched a little bit of it.
Yo, we just drove 2 and some change hours away from where we were at in Jersey to come to the best store in the world. I say this every time. Grocery outlet. So you guys already know the deal by now. I'm gonna go in there, find some products, scan some stuff, and walk you through what I'm thinking. And I'm
See, he keeps saying walk you through, but he's not really walking you through.
gonna show you what we end up buying because we're not gatekeepers on this side. So come on, let's go. Yeah. Nah.
Can I ask why you're filming? Nah, you can't.
You're welcome. Jolly Rancher jelly bean.
I can respect it. I can respect it.
2 packs going for $9. $4 buy cost. 48% ROI. Selling 100 times a month still. It's not a bad product right here. See, this is the thing, right? I'll start thinking about, are people really buying these? But the data is literally showing me that they're buying them.
I used to think that way too. I used to think to myself all the time. I used to be like, yo, are people really buying this shit? But then I just stopped caring about that. And he's right. You know, everything's data driven, you know?
And then for some reason, like, I'm not trusting the data. In this case, I'm not going to trust it. I honestly don't feel like carrying that many data.
We got it right here, Brent. We found it right here.
Anything that I got at FBM right now, I'm probably not going to buy it. I don't have time to be FBMing. You guys might. I don't. I need all FBA friendly products.
I'm not going to lie. I'm with him on that, man. I don't know if I got time to do the FBM shit, man. It's cool to do FBM, but man, that shit gets time consuming sometimes. You just want to throw everything in boxes and ship that shit out and have Amazon deal with it.
Damn, I haven't found one bustable item in this whole aisle yet. Might be a beauty day. What up?
Yeah, I hate that shit. Free Discord.
All right, so this product, 24,000 BSR, 600 sales a month, and it's not a variation. Good expiration date, 155% ROI. This person is FBMing this for $15. So
now, we don't have any grocery outlet here in Florida.
I'm gonna FBA it for $19.99 and make 262% ROI. They have a couple of them. I'm gonna take all of them, and now this is one of the products that I'm gonna be looking for all day. I'm gonna look for this all day now. Any grocery outlet we go into, I'm gonna look for this. That's how you do it. 9, there's 12 of them. $94 profit off just this product alone. 12 items, 1 product. You know? I can take you to the water, but I can't make you sip it. You know,
Okay, bro, yo. Yo, he fucked that saying up, bro. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you sip it. It's actually supposed to be, can't lead a horse to water. No, you can lead a horse to water. I can't even fucking say it, right? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So it would have been better if he was like, okay, all right.
wake up! You gotta do that on your own. So basically,
We get the message. We get the
an
message.
Incentive to follow my backup page. I told them that every single lead that I find today, I'm gonna post it on my backup page, and I'm gonna post where I'm getting it at. Amazon Trapper 2, the backup page. If you're watching this video 6 months from it being filmed, at Amazon Trapper, at Amazon Trapper 2. See, I like stuff that sticks out to me that doesn't really look normal. Like,
I like that too. I like weird looking shit too. I can relate.
$4. Okay, we got a little bit of motion on these. This would take up a lot of room in my car. It's not selling enough for me to take up this much space in my car and this far away from home. If I was 10 minutes from my house, I would buy all these, take them home, and keep going. We're on our first store. I'm not going to do that. But I will post this on my story like I promised everybody.
See, that's what happens when you have somebody following you with the camera. Because obviously there's somebody filming him, right? He has a crew or a couple of people or a person, whatever it is, following him. So it's very blatant and obvious that he's filming, where I do it very discreetly.
Show them fertilizer.
Maybe we shouldn't do it discreetly anymore. Maybe we should just make it known that we're recording and see what kind of interactions we get.
Crazy rank, but no margin. The bud booster, everybody need a little bud booster. No. I'm to the point now where I could just take a look at the keeper chart and I'm gonna know if it's busting.
Did he just say bussin'? No. Don't say bussin'. Don't say bussin'. Let's speed this up.
The buy cost is $4. What I'm worried about on these is that, say someone, like, because I could sell these for maybe $12 and maybe...
I'll tell you what, though. Man has really good lighting. Good lighting.
Some money, but if somebody else comes in stock on these and sell them for like $4, then they're gonna kill my price. If these were $2, I would buy them, but they're just a little too expensive for me. I'm not in the business of losing money. Whoa, I do like selling these. July 6, 2024, these sell good. But price tag right now, so I'm pass. I'm gonna scan these on Amazon app because there might be a 2-pack or a 4-pack or some shit. I got a 6-pack of the bag going for $56. 6 times 7. There's no margin in that, so these used to be so good. In the fall, these are probably go even crazier. But they don't have that crazy of a deal. 2-pack
Yo, Starbucks coffee.
Not gonna get you nowhere.
Yeah.
Gluten-free oat pancake. I just know.
Gluten-free oat pancake.
This shit is busting. Let's see if the margins are there. 1 pack going for 6. Pack of 2. Pack of 6. There's not gonna be no margin. Yeah, there's no margin for this shit.
He's using the regular Amazon app. He's not even using the Amazon seller app. That's interesting. He did that in the other video too.
I'm gonna work. Pull out the Amazon app and image search it.
Yeah, he's using the image search on the Amazon app, and he's not. Oh man, I feel like he's doing a disservice to himself.
Hold on. 24 count pack of 4. No, that's not gonna work. I know these are gas. I know these are busting. I'll just take these. Just scan these one more time just to make sure I'm not tripping. Amazon jumped on the list and tanked it. The date was pretty close, so I'm gonna pass on it. Anything keto, gluten-free, healthy, always scan it. That's not it. This is a good like show of the reality of selling on Amazon. Been up.
I know he's young, but I am curious. I'm curious to know why he's using the regular Amazon app versus the Amazon seller app, because I mean the Amazon seller app gives you so much more data. I wonder. I'm just curious to know what would be the reason.
5 or 6 aisles so far. All I have is what I found so far in the very first aisle. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because you see people online and you think it's a lot easier than what it is. Don't get me wrong, like it's pretty easy, but it's also challenging. You're not gonna walk right in the store and fill your whole cart up. It takes some effort. You know, you might go to 3 stores in a row, it might be trash, and the 4th store might be fire. So don't give up. Keep scanning. I'm about to keep scanning. I'm just trying to see if I can find at least 2 or 3 more things here, and then we'll go to the next store. This banana cream soda is ass. You turning me on, baby. Holy shit, 233% ROI. I'm not fucking with it. This is a good one. 42 sales a month, good BSR, 41% ROI. Why not? We in here, right? We drove 2 hours away. A lead is a lead, bro. I'll take it. You know why? Because that money ain't gonna do me no good just sitting in my bank account. I spend that shit and turn it into a little bit more money. Whether it's cat treats or marmalade, if it sells, I'm selling it. You just got.
Interesting. Let me see.
How you gonna charge $4 for one and $6 for? No stickers. I bet you there's a couple more. I like looking at the tags.
Did you get tea?
Like, if you see it's going for $8 here and it says it sells for $17.99 somewhere else, it's probably some money.
Sorry, that's the camera for. I'm not here.
It's legal.
He said, "Not my 4 walls." Like, who the fuck does dude think he is, man? Not Amazon Trapper, the dude coming up to him.
Legal in the state.
Yeah, it's my business. It's private business.
Okay.
See, and that's what everybody also defaults to. Yeah, it's a private business. It doesn't matter if it's a private business. It is open to the public. So if it's publicly accessible, it is okay to record. It doesn't matter if it's a private business. Get it through your heads. You guys need to understand that. If you don't understand that, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so should we not spend money here either?
No, all right, so here's the thing. What are you recording it for?
YouTube. We're not filming any of your employees. We're not. I have relationships with all these grocery outlets. Nobody you mind. We spend tens of thousands of dollars in grocery outlets.
This is the first I'm hearing of this.
Okay, you're the only person who's had.
First of all, look at the sneakers, bro. You know that somebody is look. You know that the person wearing these sneakers is the one that has a problem, right? If you have a problem and your name's Kevin, look how tightly laced these fucking sneakers are, bro. All right, look at these sneakers. This man's been wearing these sneakers since 1987, right? That's the color scheme of look, bro. Look how tight he's got. He's fucking strangles the laces. He's like, I need my feet to be choked. Those sneakers are the sneakers that a fucking complainer would wear. The person going up to this dude right now is wearing those sneakers. That's what I envision him wearing. Those sneakers, bro. Shit's wild.
Corporate usually doesn't want people on here filming. That's the thing.
Look at the sneakers. And he's pigeon-toed, bro. He's... Oh.
It's the first I'm hearing of this.
Okay.
It's the first I'm hearing of this.
The only person who's had an issue with it.
Corporate usually doesn't want
Yo,
people on here filming.
my man is pigeon-toed. He's got one foot like this. And, hey, this is the first time. I need to let you know. Look, he's got some 1982 Levi's on with the 1987 shoes, strangled laces, pigeon-toed, chubby cheek, Cheeto-eating motherfucker, bro.
Filming. That's the thing.
Well, I feel literally film at 20 locations if you don't mind, as long as there's been.
Look.
So you don't want the shop here, that's fine too.
I guess as long as nobody's in.
Literally just me. Is that cool?
I guess. All
Alright. Thank you, Ryan. He's not staying on business. Well, one done.
Bro.
Type shit we be having to deal with sometimes, you know? It's legal to film in public places. So don't
right.
tell me that your four walls, the laws change, because
That's right.
I'm from fucking South Jersey, bro. We're gonna argue with you and try you, bro. Buddy didn't
That's right. We're gonna argue with you. That's right.
have enough testosterone to not let us film in his store. Even though when he walked away, he fucking hated my guts. Oh, he hated my guts. He wanted us to fuck out of there. But, you know, that's what happens when you're spending money. Not much people can say to you. Not much they can say, not much they can do. Store 2. We had the second location.
The only thing I will say is this, right? The only thing I will say is this. While you can record in these places, if they ask you to leave and you don't leave, you could be trespassed because they asked you to leave. If they don't ask you to leave, you know, you don't have to leave. But if they say you need to leave now, it's always better to tell them to go fuck themselves before you leave and then leave, right? But if you stay and wait for the cops and think that you're going to argue your point, it's not going to matter because they asked you to leave and you didn't leave. So I learned that the hard way. Pokemon cards at McDonald's. If you guys remember, I got trespassed at that McDonald's. I called Mario. I think his name was Mario. He was some. I don't know. I called him a bunch of shit. He was a motherfucker, bro.
It's a beautiful spring day to get some money. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful day to go to work and tell your boss. Buy leads. Click the link in the bio. Schedule a call. Too, babe.
All right, let's get ready.
Stealing all my fucking bolos, babe. We need to.
Bro, we've been live for a minute, bro. We've been live for a minute. Let me see this. Warren Fields of Profit up there. We got Reezy 4 years ago. So when you type in Amazon Reseller, these videos are the videos that are coming up. Now look, I'm going to put this video on.
All right, y'all. If you've been.
I don't want to put this video on. I'm going to put this video on and we're going to go through it. Okay? I'm going to tell you why I put this video on. Oh, look, it's already at playback speed 1.5. All right, let's watch Warren, aka Fields of Profit. Now, let me just tell you this. I got to preface this, all right? This dude and Miles, you guys know Miles, right? Those guys, especially Fields of Profit, were all OA maxis, bro. They were all online arbitrage maxis that used to talk shit about people who did retail arbitrage and how it was wasted time, wasted resources. You waste so much time going from store to store, and not every store has this and that and the other thing. And listen, I don't forget, bro. I don't forget. But let's see what Warren's up to now. Let's see what he's doing now. Oh, wait. The title is How to Make Your First 1,000 with Retail Arbitrage. Wait. You're doing retail arbitrage? I think they've been doing retail arbitrage because I've seen Miles and Warren putting up shorts and stuff, going into stores and doing retail arbitrage. But y'all said that shit was a waste of time before in the past. Why are we here now? You figured out nobody wanted to fucking watch OA content, and you finally woke up and said, wait a minute, if I want to make content that people want to fucking watch, I need to go out and show everyday people that they can go into everyday stores to buy product? Is that what we woke up to that? Well, let's find out.
All right, y'all, if you've been thinking about starting a side hustle with Amazon FBA, but you can't find any profitable products to sell, this video is for you. Because in this...
And listen, shout out to Warren for the quality, man. Graphics and quality. It's a little guru-ish. It is a little guru-ish. But just because you have nice quality doesn't necessarily make it guru-ish. But I know Warren's a whiteboard kind of content creator. You know what I mean? He likes analytics and whiteboard type shit.
This video, I'm going to show you the exact step-by-step process to make your first $1,000 profit selling products on Amazon. So we're about to go hit one of my local retailers and find some name brand products that you can sell and get approved.
Oh, you're going to go to a local retailer, bro? You ain't going to sit at your computer and show us OA? What?
To sell on Amazon. Because especially if you've looked into selling on Amazon before, there's a lot easier way than doing drop shipping, which isn't allowed, or creating our own product listings. And
well, wait, drop shipping is allowed if it's your product. Drop shipping is not allowed if it's somebody else's product. If you have your product being manufactured in China, you most certainly can drop ship your own product that you own to sellers. So you can't drop ship other products, but you can your own.
Shipping stuff from Alibaba.
But I don't fuck with drop shipping to begin with, so whatever. But I just wanted to clear that up.
What we want to do instead of those business models is called retail arbitrage, or you can do online arbitrage. It's basically the same concept, but either way, we're just buying products from big national retailers and selling those products on Amazon for way more. And this is the fastest and safest way to start making money on Amazon because it requires the least overhead risk. So no more beating around the bush because I've got a lot that I want to jump into with you guys today. But real quick, if you do find this video useful and you want to help me hit my childhood dream of having 100,000.
First of all, yo, Warren, we got to talk, bro. We got to talk about that avatar, bro. Why do you still rocking the 12-year-old Warren, bro? Why are we still rocking that avatar? We got to change that up. We got to change it up. You look good now, bro. You got to use the picture now. You got to replace that picture.
Subscribers on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Super simple. Step one, go ahead and go to sell.amazon.com and click the sign up button. The process of getting approved to sell on Amazon.
He's really going to go through this? I thought we were going into a fucking store, bro. I thought we were going into a fucking store. Hold on. What's going on here? Find your closest local retailer. He's going to go to Ross. Where's he going to Ross? Does he live in Florida? Tell me Warren doesn't live in Florida. Warren, if you see this video, you've lived in Florida this whole time and you never fucking hit me up, bro? Bro, we're going to have to talk, bro.
Or like Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or any of the out.
But then again, I don't see, he doesn't live in Florida because look, there's no dot on where he's at.
Outlet stores. For our example today, we're going to go hit my local Ross. So now you have all the basics. Let's go hit my local retail store. I'm going to start by looking at categories that I've had a lot of success in, being household products, beauty products, and any clothing products. And of course, after we find some winning products, I'm going to show you how to get approved or ungated to sell those brands. Let's go get after it. All right, so the first item I wanted to check out here was in the office supplies section. I whipped out the Seller Ramp app here. It was on clearance for $7.
So we've checked out those Fiskars. They were not profitable.
$7 and
oh, those are the double pack. I was looking at singles. That is profitable.
Let's dive into the data here so we can see if it's a good item. So this is the data that Seller Ramp showing me here. I want to talk a little bit about.
See, this is what you need to do. This is the one thing I can respect about Warren versus other resellers. I said he was a whiteboard seller, right? He was all into analytics and shit. He's going to go through the analytics and actually break it down why he's buying this. And this is what a lot of Amazon sellers miss, right? This is obviously a very well polished. You know, we keep it grunge, right? We're grimy, but this is well edited, fancy graphics and shit. You know what I mean?
What we're looking for on these products. Obviously, we want to make a profit, right? So the first thing I'm always going to do is check the sale price that pulls up. In this case, these.
But he's doing retail arbitrage. Interesting.
They're actually selling for $30 right now, which I thought was crazy, but people pay some insane prices for stuff on Amazon. And then that clearance sticker had them for $7. One really important metric is the BSR on an item. So that 1,000 bestsellers rank basically means that this is the top 1,000 best-selling arts crafts item on Amazon, basically. And then Seller Amp also tells me the estimated sales for this item. So in this case, all of the variations of this product sell over 2,000 times a month. Since there's only one on the shelf, I wish there was a lot more of these, but I don't think we're gonna have any problems.
Hey, Entertain 45, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here.
Selling this, so there's $14 profit. So while I'm looking at the shelves here, I'm always just looking for anything. It seems like it might be a real brand, basically.
Yo, he might live in Miami. He's got the man bun. I'm not making fun of the man bun. I'm just saying a lot of people in Miami have a man bun.
If you want to find the stuff that seems pretty legit, see, I'm pretty happy about that one.
All right, I'm lying. I'm making fun of the man bun. Warren, we're gonna get rid of the man bun. Man bun gotta go.
So you can see this is on sale for $9, and let's go ahead and dive into the data here too. So on the data, this sells 40 times a month. There was actually 3.
40 times a month, 147K, 1%, max cost $888. How much did he say he was buying it for?
These on the shelf, so I can sell more than one this time. You're seeing that max cost option, by the way. That shows me the price that I need to pay for this item for it to meet my ideal profit standard. So this one's really close. I would probably just go ahead and pick this up. Usually I'm looking for at least $3 profit on every single product that I buy and 35% return on investment. This is very close though. So these down here on the bottom shelf, I saw 2 of these collecting a little bit of dust. And
I can't believe I see them out in stores scanning.
These were marked down to
that's on clearance, $8.99.
$9. Plugging that in, we're actually gonna make pretty solid profit. And I saw that Amazon is on this listing too, by the way. And sometimes we can't compete with items that Amazon is already selling. But if I zoom in on the Seller Amp chart down here, you see how the Amazon price, that orange bar, is way above the purple line. Try not to get too in the weeds, but if that buy box price chart, that purple line, that's where the sales are actually happening on this listing, and it's below Amazon's price. So in this case, Amazon isn't a competitor we need to be worried about. And especially in this case, since we're doubling our money.
That's correct. You hear that? That was actually a really good quick breakdown. Rewind it if you have to. Rewind it if you have to. $10 for $3. I know. I wouldn't spend $10 for $3. But that was a good analysis on that.
You were turning $9 into.
Turning $9 into profit is $9. No. He's making $9 profit on that. $9 profit.
$30 in sales, leaving us with $9 in profit. This one's definitely gonna be worth. So I'll go ahead and pick up another 2 of those right there and pick up $18 in profit. Another thing to think about while I'm filming this video, we've got Christmas coming up. So I was also checking out the toy section. Honestly,
this video was a month ago, by the way. This is about a month ago. So early November.
A lot of these were marked down pretty good. And this little Arkham Knight toy right here, I found several of these on the shelf. I think there were 6 of them. I was able to get them for $6 each. And let's look at the data real quick so you can see the profit on it. So the BSR on this one's pretty good. It's at 68,000 for toys. And most categories, I like to make sure the BSR is under 150,000. Sometimes I'll go over if the ROI is pretty good though. And in this case with toys, it's already selling 70 times a month and it's only going to sell more and more as we get closer to Christmas. So I picked up several of these making $4 a unit. So let's just conservatively call that another $20 in profit. Toys were looking pretty promising today. So I kept scanning more of these and found this one as well. It's based on the video game. And these were actually on clearance for $4 and they sold for way.
Oh damn, that was actually a good deal right there.
Way more. Unfortunately, I only had 2 of these on the shelf, but those are selling for 18.
Oh yeah.
Bucks. They sell 57 times.
Now hold on. So this is where it gets, okay. The other product making $9, little over. I think it was $9.36. He was making $9.36 profit. Okay, that's cool. Right here, spend $4. Your profit's gonna be $4. Right, so that's essentially a double up right there, right? Double up. We need to put that on the soundboard. I need to add that sound to the soundboard. But now you're not including shipping, you're not including placement fees, right? You're not making $4.57 profit. Not FBA. That's probably going to be more like $2.50. And at that point, is it really worth your fucking time, honestly? I know he's just trying to show, hey, I'm making profit, but it's not. You got to have, full scale resale. When I first came back to making these videos, a little over a year from when I was, full scale was like, yo, yeah, I can't look for $5 profit anymore. I can, $10 profit. And now I understand why. Because things have gone up so significantly that while you can, if you make $7, $8 profit, you might come back with $5 profit if the velocity is really good and you're selling a ton of those products in a short time. But $10 profit is probably the rule to go by. That's a good, healthy, because even after placement fees and shipment, you're still making $6, maybe $7 profit. You know what I mean?
month, so I picked up 2 of those. Let's add $9 more in profit. And sourcing products on Amazon is all about finding adjacent opportunity. So I knew we probably were onto something with this.
We got some more people in the chat. Who we got? We got some we got Michael Hinskill, man. Appreciate that, man. Let's go. Theater Johnson 3 plus Amazon is on the listing. But it's okay to get on some listings that Amazon's on. It just depends on the product. I know it's late, but you gotta wake up. Oh, I know that's right in your eardrum too. Wake up! Let's go! Let's go.
Particular video game franchise, finding some deals. These were also on sale for $4, and you can see the data was looking pretty good here too. And the nice part about this one is that there was actually 3 of them. You can see this is one of those exceptions to the BSR rule that I like to follow. This is actually a 250,000 rank, but since it sells 40 times a month and the profit was really solid, I'm not.
The profit is not solid. Oh, well, the profit's a little bit more. But still, you're leaving out the placement fees and the shipping.
Gonna pass on another $15. Let's take them. I kept finding more of these video game items that were pretty good here. I saw several of these on the shelf. I think there was 3 of them, and these were actually on sale for $5, and the sale price on these was crazy.
Ooh, World of Warcraft. See, that's good subject matter. That's McFarlane Toys too.
This is another one that didn't sell super fast right now. I'm not worried about making sales, especially with Christmas on the horizon, though. There was 3 of these.
Peter K says SellerAmp doesn't include those fees into profits. I don't believe they include the shipping. Because the shipping is going to be variable, right? It's going to be dependent on you, how heavy the boxes are, how many boxes, where you live, that kind of thing. So the only thing included in that is going to be the 15% and the pick and pack fees. The shipping fee and the placement fees are not included in that breakdown.
These on the shelf, and we actually make $6 profit per unit on these. So let's add another $18 profit.
So this one he's buying for $5 and making $6.61 profit. Getting higher, but look. Out of our metrics, we don't like that's 202K, 3%. We stay in the first, second, and 3%. But here, he doesn't like top 3%. He must like only top 1 and 2%. But he said he's making an exception. I don't know. I might not pull the trigger on those. 202K? I don't know. It's still in our parameters, but I still might not pull the trigger.
Profit into the cart here. All right, we're back from the store now. I've got some of these profitable products in hand. Let's go ahead and ship them off to Amazon, and I'll show you the whole process. Because the easier way to sell on Amazon is via Amazon FBA. So what I'm going to...
So either he's just forcing content because he wants to get retail arbitrage out there, or he's really buying all this stuff. He didn't check out, but he did grab this Batman figure, so we don't know if he bought the other figures or not, which honestly, who gives a shit? It's not really something to think about if he bought it or not. We can assume that he did because he was showing us what his metrics were, right? So we can only assume that he bought it.
To do is I'm going to take all these profitable products we just found. I'm going to go ahead and box them all up. We're going to ship them off to Amazon, and then when these products arrive at Amazon, they're going to take care of all these sales, the order fulfillment, customer service, all that kind of stuff. Let's dive in. To create Amazon FBA shipments, I use Box'em because...
Box'em? Now, what's this? I've never heard of this before. This looks like a... Let's see.
It helps track my profits, show me what my business is actually making, and it also just massively simplifies the process of shipping off to Amazon. It's one of those things.
Box'em. Have you guys heard of this? Have you guys heard of this? Is this similar? Is this supposed to be like similar to a what do you call it? What's the inventory lab? Is it supposed to be like an inventory lab type of deal?
Things a no-brainer if you value your time as a business owner. So let's go ahead and quickly dive in. So we create a shipment here. Go to name the shipment. I'm going to select FBA fulfillment. This is where you select your address. For today's video, we're going to be doing small parcels.
What is that? Walter White's house? I don't know.
So if you're ever shipping out pallets at a time, that's where you'll do LTL. We're going to make this a case pack shipment, which means, hey, I already have all of these items all together. Don't split them across a bunch of different warehouses. And then we're also going to be making sure we use 2D barcodes. This is something that you have to use a third-party software for. Amazon even recommends that sellers use these because it can help Amazon check in these boxes at Amazon. For me, it helps me make sales a little bit faster when it actually checks in. I'm going to go ahead and autofill my pricing here just so we list our price way above what it's actually selling for. And then when it checks in, I'll go and lower my price. Just in case, for example, on these toys that we're about to ship in, if the price goes up from the holidays, I don't want to accidentally sell it cheaper than I should. So this is going to list it extra expensive for me. We can also go ahead and auto print our FN SKU labels. I would recommend turning it on to assign after boxes. I'll show you how that works, and I'm just going to do it manually with you guys so you see how the process works. And then I also want to store all of this information in my items because this is going to help me over time basically figure out which suppliers are profitable.
I'm not going to lie. Thank God I got this shit sped up, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Thank God we got this shit sped up.
and how profitable my actual items are, obviously, right? So let's go ahead and click this create shipment button. Next, we'll add items to our batch. I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those products off the shelves. I'm not actually able to send this because it would show a little bit too much information. So I'm just going to be diving into this example. Whenever I got to the store, not on camera, I'm obviously buying all that stuff and shipping it all in, but I'm just going to use 2 different products here so you can see how that works.
Oh, so he's not showing the actual, he's not going to show the actual products that he bought. Now I'm wondering if he's using that as an excuse because he didn't really buy those products. I'm not saying he didn't buy them, but listen to what he says.
Example, whenever I got to the store, not on camera, I'm obviously buying all that stuff and shipping it all in, but I'm just going to use...
Did you hear what he said?
A little bit too much information, so I'm just going to be diving in.
Let me just see. Hold on.
Basically figure out which suppliers are profitable and how profitable my actual items are, obviously, right? So let's go ahead and click this create shipment button. Next, we'll add items to our batch. I went ahead and grabbed 2 of those products off the shelves. I'm not actually able to send this because it would show a little bit too much information, so I'm just going to... be diving into this example. Whenever I got to the store, not on camera, I'm obviously buying all that stuff and shipping it all in, but I'm just going to use 2 different products here so you can see how that works. And right here in this box, you can search by title, you can search by UPC, whatever's easiest for you. I usually end up using the ASIN, and just as a quick hack, whenever you're out finding products with SellerAmp, if you're using the app and you go down to the notes and tags, you can just star the item, and then whenever you go to list the products, they'll be right here, and then I can just go ahead and grab the ASIN for that product. You can also use SellerAmp to send it to a custom Google Sheet if you want to store your ASIN and cost that way. Just want to show you a couple different ways to do it. So let's go ahead and add this to our batch. We got our ASIN right there. We're going to click new SKU. In this case, there isn't a buy box because the price is already fairly high, so let's just go ahead and list it at the highest price that we can see there. Our buy cost for these was $6. And I was able to get 6 of these off the shelf. Right here, I'm going to say we already have 6.
But if you already showed the products, why can't you show them that you're packing them? Because you didn't show a checkout.
All in a case together. And then for our supplier, we're going to go ahead and use Ross because that's where we went out and bought them. And then we're going to say that we purchased these today. Down here, Boxum also automatically creates the SKU. So as I'm going through and trying to manage my inventory, I know how likely it is that I can restock the item, how profitable I am if I need to change prices, all that kind of stuff. And then if you ever have any products that expire, you'll set that right there. Obviously, toys don't expire, so let's go ahead and add that product. So we got all these added here. Let's go ahead and add the next product. I'm going to do the same process where I just grab it from my favorites, go back over to Boxum, punch in the ASIN, go ahead and press new SKU. And then I was able to get 3 of these off the shelf. And again, let's just go ahead and set a high price of $30 for these. So I repeated that same process there. Go ahead and add the product. Repeat this process as many times as you need. You can add hundreds of products. You can add 1 product to a shipment. Let's go ahead and press continue though. Confirm and send request. And so at this step in the process, Amazon has decided that it wants these items shipped to California and it wants these items shipped to a different fulfillment center in California. So let's go ahead and confirm all of those shipments there. And now this is where we'll start needing a couple supplies to send these shipments in. Number 1 being the 4x6 labels that look like this. You can actually get these for free from UPS if you have a UPS account. And we also need these 2x1 barcode labels. We're going to use these to label our items so Amazon knows what we have. And then this isn't required, but it is strong.
Now the labels from UPS don't work in every printer though. That's the thing.
Is going to be about £6 on this. Let's go ahead and save and print our box label. Before we put each item in the box, it also needs to have an FN SKU label, so we can go ahead and print them. We're going to get the best per pound shipping rate if you're able to fill up the items.
So again, he's only showing these DC Batman figures so far.
UPC barcode and then put it directly down into your box. You're typically going to get the best per pound shipping rate if you're able to fill your boxes up to close to 50 pounds. So in this box, we're going to have some empty space, which I'll typically go ahead and fill with craft paper or just use a smaller box. And since we also already printed out our FBA box label, we're going to take this label and we're going to put it on the outside on the side of the box. Once this shipment's all finished, go ahead and select any other shipments you need to finish and repeat the process. Go ahead and press continue on the completed shipments, and this is going to communicate all that information with Amazon. It is an example of a brand that is auto ungated from most Amazon sellers, so you don't need any invoicing or anything like that. Sometimes with smaller brands, when you press that request approval button, it'll auto approval for a brand and it asks you for invoices. Basically, we just need to go ahead and get an invoice from a trusted online retailer. So for example, Milwaukee is definitely going to be sold at a website like Lowe's. And to get this invoice that Amazon is requesting, we can just go ahead and go search for Milwaukee products at Lowe's. Go ahead and buy 10 of whatever the cheapest item you can find is, or buy 10 of an item that you can already source profitably. You can use profitable products that you've already found, as long as you're buying at least 10 of them like Amazon requires. Not always just going to have to be a side hustle. So what this really means is for my personal Amazon business, I started it as a side hustle. I spent a lot of time mastering it, learning the basics, but since then I've hired virtual assistants and even some of my friends to work in my
I don't like virtual assistants, man. They work for like fucking 10 cents an hour, bro. I don't have the patience to teach somebody in a non-English speaking country about my shit. They grab these 10 cents an hour. Obviously 10 cents is exaggerating. From the Philippines and shit, bro. I ain't got no time to teach that, bro. I don't know. I've always been skeptical about that shit.
Amazon business for me. And now I spend about 30 minutes a day on my business that should generate about $2.5 million this year. And it's all been built off the back of selling.
He just comes off so fucking guru-ish, man. Oh, I spent 30 minutes and I made 2.5
successful name.
I just gotta hear it one more time.
About 30 minutes a day on my business that should generate about $2.5 million this year. And it's all.
I mean, look, hey, good for you. Good for you. Those are good numbers. But like, it just comes off so bullshit-ish. You know what I mean? And I know Warren is the real deal because I know him. But it just comes off fake because it's the way it's presented. One more time.
friends to work in my Amazon business for me. And now I spend about 30 minutes a day on my business that should generate about $2.5 million this year. And it's all been built off the back of selling other successful name brand products that already sell, making this the safest and fastest way to make money on Amazon. So if you want to get started for yourself, make sure you check out a free trial of SellerAmp. And
No. Okay. Free trial of Boxem and SellerAmp. We like SellerAmp. Warren, I will give credit to Warren though. Warren did hook me up with a lifetime membership to SellerAmp. So I can't crack on him too hard, or else he'll probably take that shit back. Yo, you know what I'm saying? But we still gotta tell it how it is, bro. We still gotta tell it how it is. What time is it? Are we tired yet? Do we go to bed? What do we do, man? It's 12:43. Jesus. We started streaming at 9:25. Look at this guy. This guy looks like he's trustworthy. Retail arbitrage tutorial. Let's see what this guy says.
All right, guys. So you want to start an Amazon FBA business, but the problem you keep running into is you're having trouble finding products to sell. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to start an Amazon business and make a ton of money without using Alibaba or Chinese suppliers. This video is going to be a complete step-by-step guide on how to start a retail arbitrage business on Amazon. Retail arbitrage simply means reselling. You're going to go to local stores, buy a bunch of products, and resell them on Amazon for a profit. This is the safest, fastest, and easiest way to start an Amazon business. In this video, I'm going to show you a real example of how to do all of this. We have a lot to cover. Let's not waste any time and get right into it. Before we begin, if you guys want to see more videos on how to start different online businesses and side hustles, please subscribe to my channel. And if you guys can hit the like button, it really helps out the channel a lot. All right, guys. The first thing that you have to...
His name is Slava TV. You know, I almost named my YouTube channel Hustles TV. I almost did that before Richie Hustles was a thing. It was almost renamed Hustles TV.
Do is go on sellercentral.amazon.com and register for an Amazon.
Everybody explains how to set up Amazon because... Hold on.
We're going to go to Marshall's and see how many items we can buy and how much money we can make. And
Hollywood, bro. Is this California or is this Florida? That looks like Hollywood, Florida.
Approximately 1 hour. So for our first example, we have these sunblocks right here. We will open up the Amazon Seller app and we will click on the camera on the top right. We're going to scan the UPC barcode that's on the product. So here we see the product.
By the way, he's got 238,000 subscribers. So shout out to you for that. That's an achievement for real. Let's see what he's looking at here. Rank 18,557. $12.
Pop up. The first thing that you will do is make sure it's the same product. And we're going to look for 4 things. The BSR, make sure it's under 50,000. The number of reviews,
Well, wait. Make sure it's under 50,000. That's subjective. Because you could be buying books and it could be under 1 million and still have a good BSR. You know what I'm saying?
You make money on this product, and can we sell this product? You will see the sales rank, which is the BSR on the left. It's 18,550.
Well, that's not really the BSR. Well, it's kind of the BSR, but it's only like
57, which is perfect. If there is,
it is the BSR, but it is the BSR. But I guess I'm just so used to looking at the percentage that I feel like it's not the whole picture.
There's no BSR number, avoid the product. That means it's not.
I mean, the SR in BSR is sales rank, so.
Selling. It says sell on the bottom, so that's good. That means this product is not gated. Let's click on it. By the way, guys, this item only has 29 reviews and it has 4 stars. When you're first starting out, you want to avoid items like this. I sold a bunch of these already, so I know this product sells. So I'm going to buy it. When you're first starting out.
Wait, what? You want to avoid selling products like this? But did I hear that correctly?
Avoid products that have less than 500 reviews. Let's click on the first row where it shows how much.
You don't have to avoid products that have less than 500 reviews. I hate all these old school, like fucking medieval rules, or under 500 reviews. Bro, I have under 500 reviews, like, and I sell a ton. Like, what? I don't like when people say that shit.
Much we will make. You will now see 2 options, seller fulfilled on the left and Amazon fulfilled on the right. So right here we have 2 options, seller fulfilled and Amazon fulfilled. There are 2 different ways that you can sell on Amazon. Seller fulfilled is
He's got a $100 bill in the background of the TV. I wonder if he's got a $100 bill rug under his feet. You think?
FBM. This means whenever you get a sale, you will ship the item directly to the customer yourself. And Amazon fulfilled is FBA. This means you will send your products to an Amazon warehouse, and whenever you get a sale, Amazon will ship the item to the customer. You will always use the Amazon fulfilled option to see whether or not you can make money reselling products. So this item costs $7. Now this is without tax. The cost of purchase is where you can put the item price if you want Amazon to calculate it for you. So
okay. Hold on. He hasn't even put the $7. He said it's going to cost him $7. He hasn't even put the cost of purchase in.
So you would simply type in how much the item costs, where it says cost of purchase. Net proceeds is how much we will get back after all Amazon fees. So net proceeds minus $6.99, which is our product cost, is $149. And
so why the fuck would you buy this product When was this video made? 1 year ago. Even 1 year ago, why would you buy this product?
That's how much we will make from this item. So again, $848 minus cost of purchase $7, we will make $149 on this item. I will not be typing in the cost of purchase for any of these examples because this is basic math and we can do it in our head. You want to get in the habit of calculating all this in your head and not waste time punching in numbers. When you're first learning to resell on Amazon, you'll be paying sales tax. But once you get the hang of things, you will get a resale permit and you will not pay sales tax on any item that you buy in any store. You will show the cashier your resale permit when you pay for the products and they will not charge you tax. We will throw these items in the cart and move on to the next item. So that's $7.50 we just made in a couple of minutes from one item. The next item is the sunblock right here. It costs $6. This next item for some reason is having trouble with the barcode. It can't find the item by scanning the code.
No, you're using an iPhone and the iPhone just sucks, man. I feel your pain. The iPhone sucks. I hate it. Oh, Jesus! I know that was rough. Jesus Christ!
Let's go! Sometimes this will happen, or a barcode will have a price sticker over it, and you can easily find items by scanning them. So they just scan the item itself, and Amazon will find them in the catalog. This is another way to find items, but scanning the barcode is much easier and faster. Let's scroll down and confirm it's the same item. Again, the BSR is 11,614, and it has 846 reviews, which is great. It's above 500, and it has 4.5 stars. And you guys can see Amazon fulfilled is $9.87. We will subtract $6.
Yeah, but
so that means we will make $3.86 on each one. We have 4 of these.
But you're not. Your profits all eaten up in shipping. If your profits are that low, no, like Kevin Hart, no, my God.
We're making $3.86 on each one. So let's just say we made $15 on these items. Let's move on to the next item. We have this blue lizard sunblock. This item has a Marshall's barcode over.
This is definitely one of those things where he's just trying to force and just trying to show you that he is making positive profit, but he's really not. He's really fucking not. And when you have 238,000 subscribers, fucking shame on you for telling people this.
Over the item, we can either remove the barcode, scan the item, and then put the barcode back on, or we can just point the camera at the item, and Amazon will find it in the catalog. Let's scroll down.
Hold on. Can we go back for a second? I want to see some, since he wants to show his shit.
And Amazon will find it in the catalog. Let's scroll down.
Hold on. He wants to show
just point
his
the camera
shit.
at the
Wait. Fuck, we missed it. Hold on.
Block. This item has a Marshall's barcode over the item. We can either remove the barcode, scan the item, and then put the barcode back on, or we can just point the
So, last 7 days. So there's a reason why you only have 50, 80, $110. Last 7 days, you have $110. You have 3 days, no sales. I'm not, I'm trying so hard to not to like talk so much shit, but like really appreciate you not dragging on the video as many others do. Straight to the point with extremely useful info. Extremely useful info on fucking bad products. Yeah. Let's follow up on this one. When was this one? 1 year ago. Let's see how you're doing. Listen, making $1 fucking profit. Let's see how good you're doing.
Camera at the item, and Amazon will find it in the catalog. Let's scroll down. Here it is right here. Click on it. It has a 6,335 BSR, which is perfect. 210 4.5 star reviews, which is also perfect. And the item costs $8. So we're going to make $1.83.
Oh my God. We're going to make $1.83. Oh my God. It's driving me crazy. No, please tell me. Please tell me. Tell me he's full of shit. Tell me he's going to say, I'm not buying it. Please. It's hurting my brain.
On each one, we will get 3 of these. So let's just say we made another $5 on these items. Let's move on to the next item. Another blue lizard sunblock. This costs $12.99, 2,128 BSR with 632 5-star reviews. We will get $17 back, so that's another $4. For the next item, we have another blue lizard sunblock, similar to the one before, but this one is blue. The BSR is 5,667. You guys see the sell button on the bottom right, so there are no restrictions. We're ungated for this brand and items. It has 401 reviews, which are 5 stars. Again, it costs $12.99. We will get back $15.58, so that's another $2.57 on the...
I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say at this point. I thought he was just getting one. He's trying to fill his cart. He 100%. If he was smart, he would take all these items and he would fucking put them back on the shelf when he's done recording. That's what he would do.
On this item, we're going to get 2 of these, so that's another $5. Right here are these wall vessels. They're going for $6. Let's scan these. A couple of products pop up. Pick the correct listing. You can see it's the bottom one. The rank is 4,000, which is great. It has 18,000 4.5-star reviews, which is amazing. The amount we're going to get back is $10.70.
All right, all right, good. Okay, $10. That's a double up right there. All right, we can roll with that one. You know what I'm saying?
Minus $6, so we're making $4.70 on each one, which is almost a double. Now I want you guys to pay attention to something. On the bottom right of the previous items, it said sell or list. Sell or list means you can sell the item with no problem, but this one says request. This does not mean that we cannot sell this item. Most items, which are well-known brands, will have a request lock. Simply click on the lock, click request approval, and if you see the blue you're selling application is approved, that means you're approved and you can sell these without a problem.
Okay, yeah.
Throw them in the cart and let's move on to the next product.
Hey, that's the only
We have
good
this
product we
Automatic.
found so
These are going
far.
for $4.50.
$4.50. Come on.
And you guys see the BSR is 1,941, which is an amazing BSR.
This is probably a
it has
dinner,
3,000
too.
4-star reviews. Click on Amazon.
Yeah, that's
Fulfilled.
a good one, too.
Subtract $4.50 from $13.08, and we're making $8.50 on this item.
Yeah,
which is tripling
hey,
our money.
we'll take it. The
Put
double
it in
up.
the cart,
We like
let's keep
that one,
finding
too.
more items.
Put that in the
next
cart.
item that we have are these dish drying mats.
Double
These
card
cost
gang,
$4
let's
each.
go.
Let's go ahead and scan them. The BSR is 130.
Stop picking up those $1, $2 fucking profit items. Please, please don't pick up any more of those.
3,000, which is way above our 50,000 limit. But I sold these products before, and as you guys get more acquainted with this business and you come across products that you already sold, you can go ahead and buy them. So we're gonna get $13 back. So we're tripling our money on this product.
There you go.
We're making $9 on each one.
Let's
So
go.
that's another $27 that we're making on these items. The next item
We
that
like
we have
those.
is Baby Snuggle Nest, which is selling
Those are all double ups. We like double ups.
for $20. Let's scan it. The rank is 1,478, which is incredible. Let's click on the item. It has over 1,000 great reviews. Click on the first price row. Click on FBA, and we're gonna get back $41.
Yeah,
So
hey,
we're doubling our money on this
bro,
item.
double
Next, we have
up.
some baby frames. These are selling for $4 each.
This dude's part of the double up gang, man. Now he's cooking. Now he's cooking. He was getting me nervous in the beginning, man. Dude was getting me nervous in the beginning. He's cooking now.
Has a 5,000 rank, 600 5-star reviews, and we're gonna get back $7 on these. So we will make a little over $3 on each one.
He's just because at first he was doing the math out, but he said he doesn't want to keep typing it in because he could just do basic math easy. So he's taking the price right there. You can see the clearance price is $4. This one I wouldn't buy either. He's back to his Dollar General shit again. But he's taking the $4 minus from $7.33, and he's saying he's gonna make $3, a little over $3 on each one. So we wouldn't take. He's just doing the math in his head.
We have 4 of these here, so we're gonna
I wouldn't take that. Put that shit back, bro. Along with all that fucking sunscreen too.
make $12 on these frames. Now let's go ahead and look at some cell phone cases. These are
No. Oh my God, no. He's picking up the forbidden item to never resell. No. $12.99 for a phone case?
They're going for $13, and the rank is 1,728. Has perfect reviews. We're gonna get $22 back.
Whoa. There's no way that sells for what was the
$13, and the rank is
damn. Rank is 1,728. You know what? Let's look that up. Let's look that shit up. We're gonna look it up in SellerAmp. He's not using SellerAmp, so I don't know if 1,728 is a good rank. And we're putting this guy under a fucking microscope now. Okay, 0171706 Let's see. All right, let's see what comes up here. Product not found. Oh, wow. 840-17101. I put it in wrong. My bad, bro. My bad. Jesus Christ. Even the perfect make mistakes, bro. Okay? Even the perfect make mistakes. 17. Oh shit. I made all. I fucked everything up. Hold on. 806055. All right, let's see. All right, it's coming up right here. Boom. Top 1%. But it's 43,000. Ranked 43,000. But then again, this was a year ago, right? Yeah, a year ago. So obviously that shit's going to change. Max cost is way low. This is tanked and Amazon's all over it. So maybe he got in at a good. But okay, yeah, I guess that is a good rank.
Is 1,728. Has perfect reviews. We're gonna get $22 back.
Believe it or not, there are some categories that 1,700 is trash for a rank.
So we're going to make $9 on each
Not many categories, but there are some.
case. There are 5 of these at the store, so we're gonna make $45 on these cases. And then as we were leaving the store, we found a couple more sunblocks. They're similar to the ones we got earlier. These were on clearance for $4.50 each. We're gonna get back $13.87. So we're tripling our money on these 2 items.
Man's
So that's
cooking.
another $18. Let's throw them in the cart.
Get rid of that.
We're gonna
Get
go ahead and
rid
buy
of
all
that
these items.
No.
And the total spend was $264. All right, guys. So we started shopping at 12:15 and we ended at 1:56. So in about an hour and a half, we're gonna make around $180. I'll show you guys exactly how much we made later on in the video. So in this example, I'm gonna sell the items FBM. So when they sell, I'm gonna ship them to the customer myself. All right, guys. So it's been approximately 24 hours. Let's see how many sales we got. Let's scroll down. We sold a bunch of these all good sunblocks that we bought earlier. You guys see the Bear Republic. Keep.
Wait. Did he just say FBM? Wait. Was he shipping them FBM? Hold the fuck on now. Hold on.
It's 4 stars. When you're first starting out, you want to avoid items like this. I sold a bunch of these already, so I know this product sells, so I'm gonna buy it. When you're first starting out, avoid products that have less than 500 reviews. Let's click on the first row where it shows how much we will make. You will now see 2 options. Seller fulfilled on the left and Amazon fulfilled on the right. So right here we have 2 options, seller fulfilled and Amazon fulfilled. There are 2 different ways you can sell on Amazon. Seller fulfilled is FBM. This means whenever you get a sale, you will ship the item directly to the customer yourself. And Amazon fulfilled, so you would simply type in how much the item costs where it says cost of purchase. Net proceeds is how much we will get back
Shipping to Amazon.
after all Amazon fees. So net proceeds minus $6.99, which is our product cost, is $149. And that's
So if he's shipping FBM, how is he making any fucking money? I'm so confused right now.
by scanning them. So they just scan the item itself, and Amazon will find them in the catalog. This is another way to find items, but scanning the barcode is much easier and faster.
And then when
Let's
he's
scroll down
searching,
and confirm the same item. And the BSR is 11,614, and it has 846 reviews, which is great.
That says fees with FBA. That's what I'm trying to look at. Hold on.
Code over the item. We can either remove the barcode, scan the item, and then put the barcode back on, or we can just point the camera at the item, and Amazon will find it in the catalog. Let's scroll down. Here it is right here. Click on it. It has a 6,330.
Look. He's looking at all his shit with fees with FBA. Right? 984. Right? 984 proceeds.
35 BSR, which is perfect. 210 4.5-star reviews, which is also perfect. And the item costs $8. So we're going to make.
But he's saying that he sold. See, 984. All his numbers are based on FBA metrics. But he just said he was shipping them all FBM. Right, bro? That's what he said, bro. I don't know. He said that, right? Because over here.
For myself. All right, guys. So it's been approximately 24 hours. Let's see how many sales we got. Let's scroll down. We sold.
And now he sold these. I mean, he probably made a little bit more money selling them FBM. You know, that dollar probably turned into maybe $4 or $5. Because he's a lightweight. But he was showing the wrong numbers and the wrong metrics. That's why you got to be careful. You got to pay attention, right? So, like, that's why we're here, right? That's why I'm listening to everything. And I'm like, wait a minute, what?
Sold a bunch of these all good sunblocks that we bought earlier. You guys see the Bear Republic. Keep scrolling down.
14, 24. But he's not making much profit on those fucking sunblocks, man. He's just not.
You see the Blue Lizard. More all good sunblocks. Just buy about 3 at once. Keep scrolling down. More Blue Lizards. Let's click on the next page. We see more sunblock.
Blue Lizard is a very popular sunblock, though. I will say that.
The Hango Matic sold and another Blue Lizard sunblock sold. Now, since these are all FBM orders, we have to ship everything.
Oh my God, was he just cutting them like paper? Was he just cutting them like paper? No. Oh my goodness. And he's in California. He's cutting paper labels. Don't do this. Oh my God. It's hurting me. Like, I'm in physical pain. This has to be the last video of the night because I'm in physical pain watching this. And listen, we all started out with paper labels. But when you have 238K subscribers and you seem to be doing this for a while and you're trying to teach people whiteboard style, you can't show people like Sebastian Maniscalco would say, aren't you embarrassed? No way he's using paper labels when you can get thermals for free.
Since these are all FBM orders, we have to ship everything out ourselves.
He's going to tape it to the... Oh, my God.
So we're going to buy postage, print the label, package the items.
Bro, I need help. Somebody call 911. I need help. I'm in pain.
And ship out all these packages. And now we're going to list all the other items that we bought and ship them out to Amazon FBA and have Amazon take care of everything. Amazon FBA is extremely convenient.
Okay, now he's shipping them FBA. I'm so confused what the fuck is going on here. So now he's not going to make any money? Shipping to Amazon warehouse.
Because shipping to an Amazon warehouse is
But how are you going to pay for the shipping if you're only making $1 profit? I'm so confused.
Extremely cheap. You can ship out a huge box with a bunch of items for around $20. And
no, you cannot. possibly? All your shipping is just not $20. Wow, that was the biggest bullshit statement of this whole video.
With FBA, you can grow a huge business because you don't have to hire any employees to ship out your items. Amazon employees will do all the work. So let's go ahead and make the Amazon FBA shipments. So when shipping items to an Amazon warehouse,
Let's see how much the shipping really costs. This is if it's even the real number. Let's just see this real quick.
you don't have to
Foxy Bay. I love Foxy Bay items.
individually package the items in boxes. You just put a bunch of items into a box, print barcode labels so Amazon can scan them when they arrive, print shipping labels, and send the box to an Amazon warehouse. Once the box arrives at Amazon, you don't have to do anything else. When your items sell, Amazon employees will ship them out and take care of everything else. So here we already sold a bunch of items. So
Amazon, he's not showing his shipping.
you guys see the mats sold. We sold some frames. We sold the Umbra wall vases. More frames. The Snuggle Nest sold. Another Umbra vase. More sunblocks and mats. And also you guys
Yeah, he's cooking.
see a bunch of the cell phone cases
Wow.
sold as well.
He actually sold those cell phone cases for $30. I was pretty doubtful with those, but he did it. He did it, man. Hey, props to you. Props.
So let's calculate exactly how much money we made. So the total we made after everything is $133. Let's subtract $3 for the envelopes that we use for our FBM orders. So that's a total of $130 in about an hour and a half. We were supposed to make $180, but I lowered the price on some of these items so they sell faster. I could have waited and made more money. All right, guys, let's rewind a bit. So when you first open up your Amazon selling account, Amazon is not going to let you list too many major brands. When you register for an Amazon selling account, Amazon does a soft credit inquiry on your credit.
Amazon does a soft credit inquiry on your credit report? Is that true? That's not true. Is that true?
Amazon is not going to let you list too many major brands. When you register for an Amazon selling account, Amazon does a soft credit inquiry on your credit report.
Is that fucking true, bro? That can't be true. Why would they do a soft? You're not applying for credit. Why would they do a soft inquiry on your credit? A lot of people don't know this, but eBay does the same thing.
A lot of people don't know this, but eBay does the same thing. If you have good credit, they're going to be more lenient towards you. But if you have
Whoa.
bad credit, they're going to give you a hard time, and it's going to be very hard to sell almost anything. So what you
Bro, that's a big fucking statement that this guy just said. He said that based on your credit is what allows you to sell certain things. I don't think that's fucking true at all. Number one, if you are going to pull any kind of credit, it has to be disclosed. And there's no fucking way there's no way they do that, dude. There's no fucking way they do that. There's no way they do that. Just trying to put a bunch of keywords in there. No, Amazon does not check credit when applying to be an Amazon FBA seller. Instead, Amazon determines eligibility for its financing options based on sales performance and other factors. So even Amazon Lending is invitational and available to. Okay, so that's Amazon Lending. So I mean, the quick answer is no. Let's fucking let's be clear. No, Amazon does not check credit when applying to be an Amazon FBA seller. You got to be careful who you listen to, man. You got to be careful who the fuck you listen to. That pissed me off, bro. You pissed me off getting a fucking dollar profit. But now you kind of recovered, you get $9, $10, $11 profit. And now you really fucking pissed me off by telling your audience of 127,000 views that watch this, basically saying, hey, if your credit sucks, don't apply because you won't be able to sell anything. You hear what this fucking dumbass said, and I'm going to pull out the dumbass comment on this one. Let's listen to it one more time in pure dumbass form.
When you register for an Amazon selling account, Amazon does a soft credit inquiry on your credit report. A lot of people don't know this, but eBay does the same thing. If you have good credit, they're going to be more lenient towards you. But if you have bad credit, they're going to give you a hard time, and it's going to be very hard to sell almost anything. So what you will have to do is build up your account. The fastest and easiest way to do this is by selling a couple hundred books that sell fast and have a low BSR. Yes, you're going to lose some money on these books, but treat it as an investment. After you sell a couple hundred books.
Imagine saying that, bro. That really fucking just pissed me off. That really just pissed me off at 1:07 in the morning, bro. That really pissed me off. Wake up!
Books, you'll be able to resell a good amount of products from stores. So go to the stores and buy and resell a bunch of products, even if you break even on them, until you get about 1,000 sales. When you get 1,000 sales, you'll be ungated to sell in most brands. Trust me, I know this sounds like a lot, but it's very easy to do. You can then start going to Walmart stores and go to the clearance aisles and buy stuff there, and you can also go to Target. Target is going to have clearance aisles throughout the entire store. Just look for the yellow clearance tags. After
He said that. Oh my God. Did you hear what he just said? Go to the clearance aisles. First of all, aisles is AI. That we're not in the aisles of Greece. First of all, what you need to do, instead of buying products to sell on Amazon, you need to buy Hooked on Phonics and figure out grammar. Aisles and buy stuff there.
And go to the clearance aisles and buy stuff there, and you can also go to Target.
You can also go to Target. Now watch this. This is what he says.
Target is going to have clearance aisles throughout the entire store.
Target is going to have clearance aisles, again, aisles of Greece. Target is going to have clearance aisles throughout the entire store. This motherfucker don't get out there. He does not get out there. And he is not. Yeah, no.
Just look for the yellow clearance tags. After you have a decent sales history on your account, you can start going to wholesale stores such as Costco, Sam's Club, and BJ's Wholesale and buy a bunch of products to resell there. The thing about wholesale stores is that it's much harder to find items to sell. You can go to the
Not true.
entire store and only find 1 or 2 items. But
Not true. If I went through the entire store of BJ's, I guarantee you I would find more products to sell from BJ's than the entire clearance aisle of 3 Walmarts.
good thing is when you do find items, the store's going to have a lot of them in stock. All right, guys, so we're at Costco, and right here we found a bunch of routers. Each one costs $170. For the cost of purchase, let's
All right, let's see. Look at this. Look at this.
type in 170, and we're going to make $29 on each one. The store has around 40 of these, so we're going to make around $1,200. And if you guys look at the orders right here, you guys see we sold a bunch of these.
Amazon, yeah, he sold them for $222. Is that what he was listing them for? $225. So we had the lowest price by $3, so he made $20. Hey, he still made good profit. Hey.
$1 on each one. The store has around 40 of these, so we're going to make around $1,200. And if you guys look at the orders right here, you guys see we sold a bunch of these already. The next thing that you will have to do is open up an LLC or S Corp for your business. There are 2 very important reasons why you need to do this. The first is that you can write off taxes. If you have a business, you can write off all the inventory that you purchase and grow that into a huge business without paying taxes.
Well, no. So again, hold on. You cannot write off your entire inventory for taxes. You can only write off the inventory, and this is not tax advice. Check with your peoples, okay? But my understanding is you can only write off what's sold. So if you still have a ton of shit in your warehouse, you can't write that off yet until it sells. It's called cost of goods sold, or COGS. So you cannot write off all of your inventory, only the inventory that sells.
This is something you cannot do in a personal account. The next reason is so that you can get engaged to sell even more brands. The more brands you can sell, the more money you can make. What you will do when you have a company registered is go on a website such as eedistribution.com and buy a bunch of toys. For example, this website is a wholesaler for Hasbro toys. Hasbro is a company that's gated for most sellers, including those that have a good account. What you will do is buy a couple toys from them, and they're going to give you an invoice. You will show this invoice to Amazon, and Amazon will allow you to sell any Hasbro product. That is major because now you can sell a major brand and make even more money. You're going to do this with a bunch of brands. These brands require you to have a business entity in order to have a wholesale account with them. As you grow your business, you can also hire employees to go and find products for you. You can give them limited access to your Amazon account and let them do all the work. This is one of the best, safest, and easiest ways to start an online business selling on Amazon. It's way easier and safer than making your own private label products. You can easily lose your money with private labeling if you don't know what you're doing. Not only is that very risky, but it also takes thousands of dollars to start. With retail arbitrage, there's pretty much no...
Well, I don't know if it takes thousands of dollars. You could shout out, my boy Trevin Peterson, man. He's really good in private label.
No risk, and you can start with a couple $100s. And also, if your products don't sell, you can easily return the products to the store for a full refund. If you guys want to learn more about how to start a type of business, I have a course you can check out in the link under the video.
Of course. How did I know he was going to end with, I have a course that you can check out? Guys, you guys got to be careful who you listen to. You really do. You got to be careful who you listen to, because you got Slava over here just spitting out nonsense. All right, I'm tired of watching fucking resellers now. I'm gonna get into this little bit of Oh, no. We can't see that. We can't see that. Yo, that's certain X things we can't see. Let's see what's on the X feed. Elon Musk. What is a better logo? Honestly, this one here, because everybody is so used to Twitter, that's probably the best logo, to be honest. This one. I like this one's a little. I don't know. Well, that one's not bad either. But this one has more of a bird face. I don't know. Let's see. $10 million to never listen to any Beyonce song ever again. Are you taking the offer? Yes. Shout out to Doc. Doing his first stream on Rumble on the 2nd of December. Man. Also got Sophie Rain said she's a devout Christian who upholds her value. Doesn't she have an OnlyFans? Despite earning $43 million from OnlyFans the past year. Bro, we in the wrong business. We are in the wrong business. Welcome to the Golden Dickies. Golden Dickies. Whatever. They can stay there. No way, dude. No way, dude. Look at all this nonsense on here. All this nonsense. You know what I want to do? The best place for trash is TikTok. Let's see what kind of trash we got. I'm trying to scrub it up, dude. Oh, yo, we're not trying
Welcome to low income housing.
Bro.
Can I have your pay stubs? Sure.
Oh, we have to log in. Otherwise, we're gonna get a bunch of shit. Hold on. Let's just do this real quick. Log in. Bada bing, bada boom. Bap. Bada boom, bom. No, I don't want to sign up. I already have an account, bro. Yo. Hold on 1 second. Why do I have to do this? I thought I was already logged in, bro. I thought I was already logged in. Yo. This is crazy, bro. All right, here we go. All right, we logged in, bro. We logged in. Let's see.
What? Even in pajamas. And ain't no competition, cause I'm bigger, better. I'm a...
What the hell? We got copyright gang. Being cold at night. What the hell?
Man, here we go again. This team ain't gonna never win. I'm ashamed to be a fan. Got me lying to.
What the hell is going on?
You come and put pepper spray my train fucking I don't know your mother can bless boy. All they want to
Damn.
walk fucking me, let me walk. Let me fucking walk. Let me walk. All they want to walk, let me walk. Let me fucking walk. Let me walk.
What the hell is going on here, bro?
You spray pepper spray my train.
Hey, babe. What? You're watching Netflix?
What is on my feed right
about
now?
that Trump-Trudeau dinner from two people who were at the table. We are told that when Trudeau told President-elect Trump that new tariffs would kill the Canadian economy, Trump joked to him that if Canada can't survive without ripping off the U.S. to the tune of $100 billion a year, then maybe Canada should become the 51st state and Trudeau could become its governor. Right.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
That's fucking
Tonight we're
awesome.
getting some new details
That's so
about
awesome,
that
bro.
Trump-Trudeau dinner from two people who were at the table.
Let's see Black Friday. We'll try to stay on topic here. Let's see. Top. Let's just.
Christmas shopping has begun. This is the lightning fast.
Look at this.
Do y'all want to know what the top stocking stuffer of 2024 is going to be. Here you have it. These little hanging car fresheners. They have sold.
How do I get
600,000.
it like in the middle though? Because
Who got on Black Friday?
Oh.
look, remember this? Look at this. This is what we were talking about earlier.
What about this one? Oh. It's the same.
Bro, come on.
I don't get it.
That's a deal?
Come on.
But it's the same.
Bro, that's not a deal.
That's crazy.
I don't get it. I'm confused.
Who got on Black Friday?
I've sold 12,000 of these little car air fresheners on the
Nobody wants that shit, bro. What's this? Oh, bro, he's trying to. Yo, he's trying to. With that Taylor Swift, bro.
This M-Fish 4-in-1 charging cable is less than $7 right now. Better grab it quick, folks.
Listen,
before it
these
sells out.
break.
It's
Be
all
careful.
metal,
That's all I'm gonna say. They break. Look, $49.98.
$49.98.
Oh shit! No way.
It just says like was 49.
Bro. Lowe's gotta do better,
I
man.
sold over 4.
So I came to Best Buy to film how empty it is.
We saw this actually on the other video. 2016 Black Friday. How am I liking this season of Fortnite? Honestly, I played it once. I like it. I like it. I don't like that remix shit. You know what I mean? I don't like the remix stuff. But Chapter 6 seems pretty good. Shit, this is 2023. Look. What a difference. Look at the contrast, right? Look at this. Copyright. We're gonna get copyright. We gotta like take that shit down, you know what I mean? Oh my god, look, bro. Like nobody has TVs in their fucking home, bro. Like y'all don't have TVs in the house? See, there's the Hisense. There's a Hisense. Remember we were talking about that earlier? That's the cheap brand. Early 2000s. Look at them fight. Look at them fight. Look. He said try to. Yo, I'm telling you, it's extreme FOMO.
It looks like madness, but this is what fuels the U.S. economy. Consumers driven enough to line up for hours in the middle.
Are you
The hell? No. TV, somebody made a comment and was like, yo, TVs are the only thing that had fallen in price year over year.
Package in the mail. I ordered it with my
1994, even worse, even more legendary. Look at this. Bro. 1994 was bro, they're going up the down escalator. Look at this, bro. Lawless. Look. That's crazy, bro. That's so crazy.
So this is Black Friday? Like no one here.
For real. Look at all the TVs. Those would never be there in an old school Black Friday, bro.
Okay, at
20%
Walmart,
off.
y'all know you want it. 98-inch.
God damn, bro. Say it. Oh shit. What's going on? Look. They just want a TV. Like nobody has TVs in their homes. Like TVs aren't cheap enough, bro. Like, imagine trying to rip it out of somebody else's hands. Like, how stupid. Like, how stupid. This is why people get knocked out, bro.
It's already Monday, and they haven't even sold these. Black Friday weekend was this past weekend, and look, everything's still here.
$99 dealership card? What? What happened?
Warm?
How are you gonna wear a hoodie with some slides?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Did they say $99 car? I'm so
I seen on the
confused.
news that they're talking about Black Friday wasn't that spectacular this year. There's all kinds of videos here on TikTok that show prices that are more on Black Friday than they were previous. I'm in these stores 4 to 5 times a week with the work I do, and I didn't see anything special. Most of these prices you can get on a daily basis, if
Yep.
not even better.
A lot of people saying that,
No
man.
point in waking up.
Lo vinimos al Black Friday.
Hey.
Lo vinimos al Black Friday a Home Depot. Vamos a ver. Es que solo
¿Qué es lo que es, Mabo, güey? ¿Qué pasó? Mire qué pasó. Chorizo con queso. That's all I know.
Ahorita $24, una bocina.
My Spanish peoples, though. Here we go.
De estas luces ya he comprado antes a $19 y hoy están a $9.99 solares, gente. Esta es una buena oferta.
99.
Estas son buenas ofertas, miren, gente.
Sí.
Echen un vistazo a esto, véanlo bien. Los que saben de esto saben.
Gracias,
Esta es
señor.
otra
Next.
buena oferta.
Go Black Friday shopping 1 hour after opening. $20 off a TV is not a deal. Facts. Look at this. Big clearance sales are coming, bro. After. Watch.
We are back with all the best Black Friday deals, men edition. Make sure to save this so you
At Walmart during Black Friday, it was too busy because in
Yeah,
reality,
bro.
nothing was really on sale.
For real. Anyways, you get the point, bro, right? We get the point. We get the point, man. Hey, listen. Man. We've been online for a while now, man. Guys, I'm heading out of here. I'm going to bed. I got to get my beauty sleep. I appreciate you guys coming out, hanging out, enjoying a little live Black Friday edition, deals edition, reseller reviews edition. We're going to be doing more of these lives, especially the reseller reviews. I just feel like it's important that, I don't want to pick on people. Oh, nobody, I'm bleeding there. Jeez. What the hell's going on? I'm not trying to pick on people, but you got to be careful where you get your information from. You know what I mean? Got to be careful. So, hey, appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Click on notifications. I will catch you guys on the next hustle. Peace out. Take care. Brush your hair. We out.